For this video, I'm going to survive 100 days in one block Skyblock. We are back trying to make a small nation in the sky. But this time we've upgraded from the 1.16 array of blocks and mobs to the 1.21 versions, full of scarier creatures and a lower chance of survival. This video will be tougher than all of the rest. But don't count me out, because even with all of that, I'm going to make a massive castle with all of the newest blocks, equipped with a villager town, naturally flowing rivers, and a jank iron farm that sometimes does its job. So instead of more talking, let's just get right into it. One block Skyblock. We are back. Okay, wait, I'm a little terrified. We're back on the one block. Break the block below you. Yep, I knew that already. Thank you very much. Now, what are our goals for this video, all right? This is the first phase of the block. We only get like wood and dirt, which is kind of horrible if you ask me. But what am I gonna do in this video to top all the rest? That's right, I'm gonna build a giant castle in the sky. Is that too much? I don't care, we're doing it. Either way though, we gotta get through this entire block, which this is the tutorial phase. Always takes a minute and for some reason jumps me around. I don't know why we're doing that. I'm not liking it. But I guess, you know, first things first, we should probably make ourselves a crafting table, and then we should probably put some slabs around the island because this is very small. This is not much bigger, but we did it. It's fine. Now I know we're gonna get to the cave stage next, so I'm already gonna make the wooden pickaxe. I don't like this thing, but we're already gonna make it. I know I shouldn't have. Honestly, you know what? I should throw it off already. There it goes. But before I can even use it, I gotta get through this tutorial phase because it keeps telling me stuff I already know. But I already forgot that the game gives you something pretty important. Animals. Well, hello, Mr. Bacon. How are you doing? I don't really have the room for you right now. Do you have money? Rent money? Yes or no for rent money? I don't think he has rent money, guys. Okay, just so that this little piggy doesn't push me off the map, I'm going to extend our island. Is this even an island? This isn't really an island. I'm gonna extend it out a little bit more. Because I know that man. He's gonna push me off. I can tell. I can already see. I can see it in his little beady eyes. Look at those eyes. Get over there. All right, back to the one block. As day one progressed, I continued through the tutorial phase, hoping that Mr. Bacon didn't walk off the edge. This phase is really only good for one thing and one thing only: oak wood. That's like the only thing I'm getting from this. Thankfully, it didn't last too long, as I was given my benevolent gift. Oh, we got the noises. We got the villager approval noise. So I guess benevolent chest, which means we are on to phase one of the one block. Let's go. Okay, tutorial phase gave us a couple of decent things. Definitely this chest for one, so we can store all of our items, but I have no idea what I'm gonna do for food. Well, however, I have ideas. I do have ideas. For now, we're actually gonna have to make a wooden pickaxe and not yuck it into the void, because I know pretty soon we're gonna be on to the second phase, since this one only takes like a few minutes. And I need stone, baby. I need stone. Mind you, I could have easily making an axe instead of a pickaxe and actually got through some of the oak a little quicker. But no, I didn't. I'm doing this with my fist. And you know what? The pig's not helping. All right, dude, are you not gonna help? Are you genuinely not gonna help? You're right there. You're standing right. All right, fine, I'm gonna do it all myself. I refuse to do anything but fist the block this entire phase. I don't know why I chose to do this. It's basically just torture, but along the way, I was granted a bunch of different animals. Not like I need them or anything. And outside of just getting dirt and oak, I was also given a couple other things, like a water bucket. We had some birch pop up, melons, pumpkins. Things were honestly looking pretty good for the island, until it went to nighttime. Then things could have gotten serious. That's right, I bare-fisted, well, with a pumpkin, I bare-fisted that entire freaking wave. I did the whole thing by myself, morning to night. I'm here. Wow, there are a lot of animals on the island. I am really lucky none of them fell off now that I think about it. That was a very long phase. I need to make more slabs and make them a home real quick, because otherwise they're gonna fall off. They're not sentient now, but they will be. My fix for the animal problem was to build off to the side a little bit. Then place some fences around the sides, realizing it's bottom slabs and thinking that baby chickens could walk through, having to raise up the corners. But at the very least, the unsentient, maybe sentient, could turn sentient animals can chill here. All right, everyone in. Some of you have started gaining sentience. I am not a fan. Get on in there. Get on. Whoa, wrong way, dude. You want to live, don't you? Get on in there. Get on in there, Mr. Chicken. You next, Mr. Piggy. Pig number 3. Sheep number 2. Cow number 2. Chicken number 2. Thrice the chicken. You can never have 3 many cows. And you. Yeah, you. I don't like sheep. What? You live? What the heck? You live that? Oh, man. No one saw him anyway. All right, next phase. We're on the stone phase, the cave phase, I think, which is great because we've already got enough for a better pickaxe. Goodbye. Oh, look at him down there. He's still alive. I wonder how long he'll live. Oop, doesn't look like very. All right, enough sheep torture for today. We've finally got our stone pickaxe. We've got all of our animals in one little coop, and we can move on to the best phase. Literally the easiest phase to get through because I now have tools, but also the phase we need the most because it leads us to furnaces, iron, all of the ores in the game. You name it, this phase gives it to us. However, there is one caveat to this phase. If I remember correctly, mobs spawned from it, and I'm really not interested in that now that I think about it. So let's make some torches. Let's make sure we're not going to have any naturally spawning mobs. That would be pretty bad. Then also, let's take the little wood that we do have here and make ourselves a little bit of a bigger island. We'll go this way. This will be my safe haven. If I have to retreat because of a mob, I'm going this way. Okay, well, I'm kind of out of wood, but my plan is to put some fence gates here so I can retreat. I can back off. Creepers won't blow up. Skeletons will shoot me off. Now that I think, hold on. Let's make a barrier back here so I don't get shot off. There we go. My line of defense. Do I really think that's gonna work? Probably not, but I am preparing for the worst, okay? Imagine a supercharged creeper spawns on day 2. That's probably not gonna happen, but if it did, I would have a safety net. I'd be dead, but the net would be there. Ah, oh, it's a bunny. Hey, man, I don't need you. Get off my island. There's 3 of you. Get off my island. Get off. All right, cool. Oh, next day. Day 2, we're continuing our stone arc, the true second phase of this block, one that grants you quite literally the best mob in the game. Whoa, Mr. Mushroom. Welcome to the party. You're a little bit cooler than the other guys, though. I don't know how you feel about me shoving you in with the other guys, but this is also your new home. Welcome in. Get it? My name? Welcome in. All right. Anyway, with him sorted, I got back to mining, granting only stone, gravel, and dirt, but at least it's something for the future. Whoa! Back off, bud. Relax. This is my house. No way are you taking it from me. That was actually really, really close. That could have been awful. My goodness gracious. Why'd he just spawn in like that? He didn't give me any warning or nothing. Whew. All right. Well, with my lack of wood, my safety net kind of doesn't exist at the moment. So I want to extend out this area over here and then make this into a little bit of a tree farm because we literally have no extra wood growing right now. The cave phase is great for stone, not so great for wood. That's what the first phase was all about. But I kind of broke through that really, really quickly. So now we don't have any wood coming in. Probably shouldn't have done that on the first day. You know what? That one might be my bad. I will claim full responsibility for that. Anyway, we're gonna put in these torches. Boom. And then we should have dirt on us. Put that here, here, and here. Awesome. I am not growing dark oak trees or birch. We're growing oak. These are the best trees. Everyone knows that. Actually, wait. Spruce. Spruce is the best tree. Now that we have that cleared up, back to the block. Actually, I might be a little scared of this thing, so backing up can't be too bad. My reach is pretty far. Ooh, we got the smelly chest. What is in the smelly chest? Ooh, wait, another sapling. We can add to our collection. Ooh. Oh, hello, Mr. Spider. Would you like to join them or no? Okay, I didn't feel like you wanted to either. Bye-bye. Now that we're getting more monsters, I kind of have to start breaking the block from further back so that my reaction time isn't as old as I am. Whoa, the zombie spawns in with a helmet. I love this new 1.21 version, all right? It's so much more up to date. He doesn't spawn in and start burning to death. Well, actually, normally I spawn him in at nighttime. I might be moving a little slower this time around. We gotta pick up the pace, get back to mining this thing. Whoa, you brought a friend this time. Hold on. Back up, sir, back up. All right, let my axe recharge. Hurrah! Hoorah! Now you're dead. Dead meat. Rotten flesh. Dead, rotten flesh. I do not plan on taking any damage this entire video. That's right. We're doing ultra hardcore. Okay, that's a lie, but that would be really cool if I could pull that off. Getting through stages is already becoming tedious because I know what's going to pop up next. We've got granite, diorite, cobblestone, dirt, and like dark oak. Those are the main things I'm getting in this stage. And what I'm really after currently, so that expanding my island becomes immensely easier, is spruce. Oh, well, there we go. We broke our first pickaxe. Telltale sign that I have been doing my jorb. Wait, you can't use I thought you could use the other... Wait, I could have sworn you could have used the other types of, like, stone stuff to make stone tools. Was that never a thing? Am I going crazy? I wouldn't put it past myself. I do talk to animals sometimes. Hello, Frank. Delusions aside, I continued with the block for a decent amount of time before anything epic happened. I guess this thing isn't incredibly epic, it's just that spiders were non-sentient while other mobs were. Ah, there's two of you this time, eh? Wait, you guys are also not sentient? Interesting. Wait, no, you were walking. Why are you not attacking? Is it part of your nature now? All right, I'll let you die semi-peacefully in the void. See you later, bud. Have a good trip. Oh, wait, we got bones in here. We could totally use this to grow trees, and then I'll be fully protected. Let's turn 3 of that into some bone meal, and then boom, and then boom, and then boom, and then boom, and then boom. Guys, thank you very much, sir. That was all we need. Oh, we have tree feller. What a fantastic mod. I'm so glad we added that. Ooh, I almost lost a sapling there. Now that we have tree feller, I feel great. I feel awesome about the tree farm. I don't have to worry about it like at all. It just insta-chops. That's perfect. Plus, now that we have some oak, I can turn it into sticks and then, oh wait, no, do this and then turn those sticks into 1, 2, 3 oak fence gates. Boom, boom, and boom. There we go. Now we have our escape mechanism. I don't think skeletons are going to exactly be stopped by this. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get shot in the face, but it works. Does it though? Does it really work? I guess we'll just have to find out by mining more of the block until an enemy appears. Whoa, look at that. Wait, no, hold on. See? Now these guys can't even touch me. What are you guys gonna do, huh? Chill on the island? I mean, it's nighttime, sure. You know, your helmets aren't slowly breaking because of sunlight, but what are you gonna do? You have been outsmarted, fella. Definitely not your first, though. All right, can I lure you to the edge? Come on, push your buddy off. Push your buddy off. That'd be really funny. Push him off. Push him off. Push him off. Fine, since you guys aren't doing it yourselves. All right, we ready? We're about to hit a big old sneak attack. Ah! They got in! They got in! They got in! I let them in. That was probably my fault, to be honest. Bad boy. Bad. You stay away. No, stay away. After toying with the zombie for a little bit longer, I made a new set of stone tools because mine were about to break. I've been in this phase for so long now, I can't even tell when I started it. That's a lie, it was literally like a day ago, but I'm still hoping for the next phase, which was granted to me very quickly with my benevolent gift. Oh, whoa, we hit the benevolent gift already. Oh my goodness, I was right on top of it for this one. I always forget how easy some of them are, like right off the rip. We did get an empty map though, that's kind of cool. Shocker. We're in the void and all we have is some wood and a tree. Lovely. Either way though, we made it through the cave stage. Now, I do forget, what is the next stage? Oh, icy tundra, that's right. Oh no, we get the skeletons and the strays during this one. Do I wanna... You know what? We could probably do some normal progression, you know, some regular old Skyblock stuff first, just so I don't get shot off the map. Not something I'm interested in doing. All right, let's see what we have. We have a few things we can grow. We have some bone meal, mushrooms. We have a little bit of meat that I would like to cook up. We have a lot of raw iron and some coal here. That is our biggest thing. We should make some furnaces like this and smelt up our coal. No. Sorry, and smelt up our iron. We're gonna do it back here in the safety of our own home. I forgot the coal somehow. All right, there. We'll use this iron. Oh, we're gonna get a shield. That is our first thing. We're 100% getting a shield. We need that very badly. Oh, and then actually, we can make a smoker too. I completely forgot about these. Boom, smoker acquired. And then let's grab enough to smelt up some of this rabbit meat. While that was doing its thing, I kind of just admired the night sky. When do you get to sit back and relax in a video about mobs spawning on your island while floating in the void? Pretty much never. This will be the only time I get to enjoy my life. All right, we got meat for days. We got some cooked rabbit, and then we are almost done with our iron ingots. 8 and 7. We have 15 of these bad boys now, and we can make ourselves a shield. This is going to be paramount to surviving these skeletons in this next phase, because this is the only armor I have. This weird board I'm shoving in front of my body is all I've got to use. But at the very least, I am considered safe when I have it aboard. Okay, well, normally on Skyblock, you get like a lava bucket to obtain more cobblestone. But right now, I don't have that. So I'm pretty much just waiting on more wood to extend the island with. So I guess we'll get to breaking. Is snow useful? Should I be collecting this with a shovel? I can't think of anything this would be used for other than snowmen. And those are 100% not useful. Oh, spruce! Oh my goodness, we got spruce. It took me 2 days, but I got my baby. My baby has, what the heck is going over there? My baby has returned to me. Spruce, I love you so much. Okay, now we need the sapling. Give me the sapling. Give me the spruce sapling. I know you want to. I know you. Block, give it to me now. Okay, well, I wanted spruce, but it gave me gold, which is slightly an issue considering I cannot harvest it unless I make an iron pickaxe, something I didn't plan on doing, but I guess we're going to now. But the sun is kind of rising, so boom, there we go, our first gold. Yesterday we got our first gold. Today we got a new tree. Love it, but I gotta keep mining this block. Without it, I am absolutely screwed in this world. Ah, I don't want to be here. My axe broke. My axe, dude, my axe broke. Can you chill? Can you give me a chill moment? Actually, he's pushing me, bro. Dude, look how strong this man is. He is absolutely pushing the crap out of me. All right, hold on. All right, we're getting close to this corner. Right, he shoots. Bye-bye, bud. Oh my word, I'm the goat, dude. He is absolutely cooked. Now I want more skeletons. I want to do that again. Let's get some more with it real quick. My excitement towards skeletons isn't normally because I want to push them off the map, even though that was fun. They give me bones. And you know what can grow with bones? Trees. And you know what tree I want? Spruce. Dude, the goat scared me, so I stripped the log. Wait, don't they headbutt you? Ain't no way I'm dealing with that. Nope. No. You are not catching me lacking with a goat hitting me off the map. Nope. This is no longer 2021 block, okay? I got new mobs I gotta worry about, and I can't be having the goat on my island. No, you steal stuff from me. Get off the map, get off the, holy 360, dude. That guy's correct. Are you staring at my chickens? All right, what do we got in this chest? We got the spruce saplings and blue eggs. What is a blue egg? Okay, well, I mean, I don't know what a blue egg is, but we got the spruce, baby. Spruce has entered the chat. That is exactly what we need. Oh, well, that fell off. The spruce is exactly what we need, though. We're planting that down. Spruce is the goat. And we have a little bit more oak wood now, so I'm going to expand our platform because I've already had saplings fall off over here, and I do not want that to continue. Now I really want more skeletons. The faster I can get those spruce trees to grow, the faster I can get 4 saplings and make the big one. What the heck are you? Brother, what is this thing? Is this the blue egg chicken? What the heck? Is this in the game? Is this part of Minecraft now? Am I just like, do I not understand it? All right, fine. We're keeping the blue chicken, I guess. That's a new species. I didn't even know this was in the game. When did this release? I have not played Minecraft in a while. You get your furry butt in there. Get your feathery behind in there. Thank you very much. What are you? Why do you look so weird? Were you skinned beforehand? What are you? Are you a pig? Is this a pig? Guys, I don't think I know what Minecraft is anymore. I haven't played this game in forever. Why is this? What is this thing? Why does it look like lasagna? Why did ProTag join my island? All right, I guess we're keeping you too. Everyone get crammed in there. See, one block happens to be my first ever experience with 1.21.5. So I had no idea that there were new things added into the game. I don't keep up with Minecraft whatsoever. Thus, these new mob variants were throwing me through a loop. I thought I had a mod in or something. There we go. Wait, guys. Oh, there we go. Oh, they hit each other. Oh, wait, no. I'm very confused right now. What am I actively watching? Is this what mating looks like for skeletons? They just, who's gonna win? Oh, that guy. Too bad. This phase just keeps getting crazier. Like, everything that I'm experiencing was nothing like the first 2 stages, all right? The worst thing I had was a creeper. In this stage, I just keep getting Frank. All right, Frank, push me over here. Thank you very much. Shoot an arrow. Fantastic. I hit you off with your own bone. Ooh, stinky chest. Oh, we got more dark oak. Wait, does that mean we have enough to make... Oh, we've had enough to make dark oak trees. That could be possible in the future. Not right now, though. Whoa, back off, wolf. Those are my sheepies. Oh, there's a polar bear on my island. Okay. Safety gate. What do those do exactly? What do polar bears do? Do they fight you? I don't know. I don't actually think I've fought one before. Can we just make a boat? Put him in a boat, maybe? Maybe that'll be good for you. Hey, bud, get that boat at. See that boat right there? You getting boats? Hey, do you know what a boat is? You're supposed to get in it when I push you towards it. All right, look, Mr. Polar Bear, I need you in that boat. Do you not like boats? What is this? All right, fine. Just get off the island. Just get off. Look, I tried to keep the polar bear, okay? He didn't want to go in the boat. I don't want to go in the boat either, so I kind of understand his point of view. But he has to get off the island if he's not going to listen to me. But that did unlock a new thing. If I keep a boat next to the block, there's a chance that things will walk into it and not instantly kill me. Beware a huh? Beware a who? Beware a not for me. Absolutely not. This is a monster party and I'm not a fan. Oh, I'm opening the gate. Okay, hold on. There we go. There we go. I really thought that boat would, like, help me. Like, they'd go in it or something. They just didn't do that whatsoever, so... Oh! All my stuff! Oh, no! What? I lost all my stuff. What's that about? Okay, well, I mean, perfect time to move it, let's be real. I'm very hopeful that we didn't lose everything. Like, I know for a fact... Ooh, iron helmet. We had smelted iron, and I don't know if that was saved or not. That'll be... Oh, thank the Lord we still have that. Okay, Oh, yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We were very, very lucky that it was only one of the chests that was over the breaking point. What is the breaking point now that I look at it? And we were also very lucky that I don't think any of it, and if any of it did, I don't know what it was, but some of it could have fallen in the void. I don't know, but we didn't lose anything too valuable. So we can add this stuff to our house now. Oh, okay. I do feel a little bit better that we have a safety base back here. I can't go through that, and I can't go through that. That's good. What the? Dude, what are you? We have sun-dried animals now. I don't understand. Someone let me know when this cow came out. Is this a cow? Is this a bull? I don't know. Someone tell me when it came out. Oh, our pen is way too full. And we have a blue egg. Okay, this is getting a little too crazy for me. I don't think I'm comprehending everything that's happening right now, so let's just make a new animal pen. That'll help me process, I think. Hey, Mr. Cow, you're gonna get your own home. Sir, we have made you a new home. I fenced in the place. It's nice. It can probably spawn monsters. Whoa, go this way. It can probably spawn monsters, but you know what? You're safe. You're cozy. That's all right. Let's make a torch for you, though. I am slightly concerned about your well-being, all right? I don't know what you are. You're very weird and new. I don't like that. I don't like change, but anyway, you have your own home now. Since we've seen everything that can pretty much come from this phase of the block, time to actually break it and, you know, get through it. Get to the next stage. I'm no longer worried about strays, okay? I've got my shield, I've got an iron helmet, I've got my axe, and I've got a boat if I want to go for a joyride with them. The one thing we really need right now is an abundance of wood. 4 spruce saplings. That is what we need. That will solve literally all of our problems. We can expand as far as we want. We can trade with villagers if I had any of those. I think I'm thinking too far ahead. The gates of heaven have opened up and given us a spruce tree. Give me a lot of saplings. Give me a lot of one, dude. Are you kidding me right now? All right, we're growing more. I don't care. I'm sick of waiting. Give me more spruce trees. Do it. Do it right now. Yes. Give it to me. That was only 2. Come on, I need more. I am eager for spruce. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. More saplings. Oh, sapling motherload. We hit it. We absolutely hit the jackpot. We have enough for 2 big trees. 2 big'ems. 2 big old tree boys. Time to make them. Now, as customary in my culture of loving spruce, I'm gonna make their own area. I'm gonna make them their own home. They deserve it. They do. Best tree NA. Best tree AT. All time, all right? There's literally never a tree that does it better than spruce. And it's time we show them some gratitude. Sir, I don't think you'll mind if I just take this area here, all the way back here for the best tree available to us. And here we go. The goats have been born, baby. Let's go. Now, those are great for us because that'll be probably our main food source. Yeah, sure. Wood source for this video, the best yielding tree of all time, and we'll definitely use it for villagers whenever we do end up getting those. I haven't seen one yet. I'm pretty sure you only get them in the desert section of the 1 block or the desert wave. So we got to get there, which means just a lot more mining. We got a lot more mining to go. So I continued to speed through the block throughout the night, on to the next day. The morning of day 4, we were still very much so on the same phase. And as to not bore you, I'm just gonna speed straight through this. Doesn't matter how long it takes, I've broken enough blocks now that I'm fairly certain within this day, I can get through stage 3. It's not without its challenges though. Even though I do have a shield, some of these skeletons could not aim even when they were next to each other. But I digress, because like I predicted, we got to the benevolent gift. All right, we did it. We got the next phase. Let's see what this one is. So we just completed the tundra, the cold tundra, which was great. Honestly, we got spruce during it. I am not upset by that, but let's see what the next one has for us. One and boom. Oh, the ocean. This one I hate for the guardians. That one, this is not going to be fun with those guardians, but other than that, this is pretty good. We get sand for glass. I can't remember what else we get. Oh, we should get our first diamonds. And I'm pretty sure we get a trident during this phase, which is very good, like, for a weapon. Whoa, like I said, we get the trident, guys. Hey, man. Wait, you chill? Bro, he's chill. Look at him. All right. He doesn't actually give us a trident, but I'm pretty sure a couple chests do during this phase, so I'll be on the lookout for that. Oh, and we get mangrove wood. All right, not a wood that I like to use, but maybe I'll find a place for it. I don't know. Whoa, turtle boys. I don't really have a place for y'all. It's here. Oh man, that zoom was far. It's here. Look at it's here. Okay, all right. We need to extend out that area because that tree is a lot bigger than I originally predicted, and we need to grab up all the saplings from it. But man, oh man, am I happy the tree is here. Since these trees are massive, no, we're not bringing that back. I extended out the platform 2 more blocks just to make sure I'm getting all of the saplings. However, while making up a couple more because I ran out, I think I inadvertently witnessed a murder here. Bro was beefing. He was beefing with his brother. Dude, I ain't gonna tell nobody, all right? You got away with murder. Good job, dude. You'll think I want to take that man on? Dude, that guy just killed a ninja turtle, all right? He's living on the island rent-free from now on. All right, we finished the platform, and it's time for... Oh, man, tree too big. You're too big and chunky, Spruce boy. Too big and chunky. Oh, make it rain, Mr. Spruce. Make it rain. All right. We have a lot of saplings. We got some great spruce. You know what? I gotta make a new axe. But we cut down most of the tree in one go, which is awesome. Now all we need is an army of these guys. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. A new one grows as soon as I get back. The island is going to look so freaking good. So good with all this spruce. Oh man, look at it rain from the sky. We have enough saplings to satisfy me for now. I will one day have a giant spruce farm. Also, I should probably get rid of these and replace it with oak, considering we already have a very big spruce farm. But that's 2 of the greatest trees in history down. Now, I think the only one I'm gonna want next is cherry. That should be, yeah, that should be the only one left that I like. Or, oh, wait, there's a new wood in the game, isn't there? The pale garden wood. That would be so cool to use in a build. It's like white, right? I haven't used that yet. I haven't even played higher than 1.20 yet. So I am so, oh, I gotta get to that phase. Whatever phase that is on, I pray it's in this, but whatever phase that is on, I gotta get there now, skis. Cringe aside, the block was just giving us repeat offenders for now, until we got our first diamond. Oh, we did it! We got our first diamond. Heck yeah, dude. Diamond number 1 acquired. Hopefully, I won't have to use it for anything for a while, because the only diamond stuff that I'm gonna need is like diamond armor, diamond tools, and I can get that stuff from villagers as soon as we unlock them. Yo, hey, don't you inch your way over here, Frank, all right? I know what you did. You best back that booty up. Whoa, we got those guys. No way, Jose. Oh, thank the Lord they jump around like that. See, Guardians, I'm not ready for. Or my island isn't ready for it. Well, I guess it kind of was, because they just fell straight off. But mining through this phase, that is the most dangerous thing. The Elder Guardian, too. Thankfully, we have our cows. Salmon, my boy. I've got you, dude. Do not worry. I have your back. No, Franklin the turtle. Don't you do it. You get back up here, Franklin. This is not the way to atone for your sins, Franklin. Get up here. Franklin, we all know what you did. You can't go out like that. Oh, he's fine. Yo, so's the fish. Well, except for the fact that he's about to be in the void. Franklin's fine. He's chilling down there. While the turtle murderer atones for his sins, I was breaking far into the night. Not getting anything too good of note. I'd say the best was some nautilus shells that I am not going to be using this video, and another diamond. Ooh, diamond number 2. 2 on the board. That is awesome for us. I don't know what we're going to use them for, but we have them. What the heck spawned? Oh, what is that? What are you? Oh, you're a tropical fish. Wait, no, Franklin! Oh, wait, he's already dead. Okay. Ooh! Ooh, an axolotl. 2 axolotls. I don't know. Do we keep them? They eat fish. We don't really have any fish now that I've kind of let them die, but they are cute, I guess. I don't know. You stay right there. As long as you stay in there, we'll keep you. If you leave it, that's no longer my problem. We got phantoms already. I completely forgot about that. The sky demons attack. It's like the Fire Nation, but way worse, and shouldn't have been voted on. Tormenting rat demon in the sky aside, I went back to breaking the block all night long. I mean, I am just getting through this ocean phase, all right? The main thing I don't want is guardians. Those are something I have to avoid. So the faster we get through this thing, the less likely chance I have to die. Whoa! Holy crap, dude. Trenton guys got dangerous. Oh my word. Oh, that was crazy. I forgot they did that much damage. I also thought they were passive. What happened to earlier? I thought we were friends. Okay, you know what? Maybe we take a break from the block. I've been kind of ham-jabroning this thing for quite some time now. And I know I really need to do some stuff around the island. For one, all of these guys, like what am I supposed to do with these animals? I genuinely don't know what to do with all of them. I don't have the space, I don't have the patience, but all of them need a good home. I really wish I could get infinite stone right now, because I'd make some stone brick. I make a cool stone brick, like smooth stone area. But let's see, how much cobblestone do we have? We have 35. Okay, this is how much cobblestone we have? Seriously? All right, well, I'm gonna smelt up a stack of it real quick. Okay, we're also gonna smelt up our iron here, and then I'm hoping I can use this stone to maybe like make some sort of a nice area outlining the 1 block. And then from there, we can build out the world that I actually want. Believe it or not, living on top of wood is not my dream, not my greatest dream. But it is my dream to have like a bunch of animals. So I want to keep these guys alive and focus on them a little bit. Back to work I go. We have 26 stone. What can that outline here? So my goal for this entire island is to have one big island in the middle where we have our farm animals, the 1 block, etc. And then around it, we have a castle. And I have no idea how to start that from day, what day are we on? Like 5 or 6? I have no idea, but we're really early into this and I don't know how to start it by doing a very easy design here. So let's oh man, I don't know. Okay, let's mix some stone brick, and then I know, yep, we have a block underneath the 1 block, so we can kind of just do this around it. As much as I do love oak wood, I mean, this just makes it look so much, hold on, this is already making it look so much better. Look at it, it's like a presentable block now. I love it. The main issue is we don't have enough stone to continue this, because I'd like to make some sort of cool overhang. This is obviously the center point of our island, but I am nowhere close to stone rich enough for that to happen. I guess I yearn for the mines, or mining, whatever this is called. Oh, what the? New chest? Music chest. Oh, it's literally just a music disc. Oh, pubberfish. Pubberfish. Back away, pubberfish. Back away, no! Pubber, bad pubber. No, you don't poison. No, don't die, guys, don't die. I have literally nothing to heal you, but don't die. Ooh, dolphins don't attack unless you attack them, so I'm gonna let him bounce around. I'm sure he'll be fine. Look at him go. He's happy little man. He needs water to live, right? No, not again, not again, not again, not again, not again. Okay, okay. A lot of guardians. Maybe they jump off the map. Why do they look like they have slow falling? That's not fair. Jump off. Get off the map. All right, there's 1. Nice. There's 2, 3. Perfect. Okay, these guys are not attacking either because it's daytime. I don't know why they don't attack while it's daytime, but they seem to hate me at night. Alrighty. Epic moment. Oh, we got a trident. We get a way better one later that's actually healed up, but like, hey, there's 1 done. All right, we got ourselves a trident. That's pretty cool. I guess I could use it as a weapon, but like, is it much? It's not really. Wait, it does the same damage when wait, more time or less time? Wait, it's the same as the axe, but like way faster. Huh? I didn't know that. Can you put sharpness on this thing? No, you can't. If you could, everyone would be using tridents. Oh, hey, wait, I just noticed the monster party didn't break my blocks. Wait, is that because it's underneath? I've never had that happen before. The blocks didn't break. I'm good to walk here. Imagine I just fell through because the block glitched. That's actually so good for us to know though, because like we don't have to run away on monster parties and like collect the stuff in the middle. Because I always worry it's just gonna like fall off the map or something like that, or the blocks that are taken away are gonna fall off. And now I don't have to worry about that. Hey, dude, look, can you get off already? Can you leave? Like seriously. Thank you. I really need lava. I genuinely do not want to mine right now. Like, this is not what I want to be doing, but I need lava. So, holy tadpoles, but I need lava so bad. If I get lava, I can make the infinite cobblestone generator, and then I can start work. I can get to grinding, all right? I don't need this one block for that. For the rest of day 5, I was just mining this block. It's kind of like I've got a new goal. If we get to the nether phase, then I can get lava. If I can get lava, then we can get an infinite cobblestone generator, and then the island will just expand. Especially if we can get into the nether, then we can get gravel, duplicate dirt. I'm talking a lot, aren't I? Anyway, the block wasn't giving us anything new all throughout the night, and that's when I realized I could just sleep. Oh wait, I could totally sleep through these nights. I didn't even think about that. I have enough for shears and I have sheep. What was I doing this whole time? Hey, let me in here real quick. No, pig, bad escape artist pig. Give me your wool. Give wool. Yes, okay, we got enough for a bed. Bad piggy, back into there. Get back in there. Oh, you really want to test me? How many pigs we got in there, huh? You're not needed anymore, bub. Perfect. This will allow me to make a bed, and then I can sleep when phantoms come in. I don't know where I should sleep, though. Yeah, okay, sure, that works. But until a phantom spawns, I was back on this block. I was so sure that I was really close to the end of this phase, and I could see the next one, hoping that it was the nether. Unfortunately, even though I did get my benevolent gift, I didn't get my wish. Oh, that is exactly why I did Elder Guardian spawn egg. The hecking what? Why does that look so cool? Dude, I have not played this game in ages. When did they update this? Most of this game is vanilla. Like, I only have very few mods on, so this stuff's actually in the game now? That's awesome. We've got the Elder Guardian spawn egg, and like I said, a fresh trident. I can't believe we have that. What are we gonna use this for? I guess we could fight it. It is a boss. Hurry up and upgrade. I really want to go to bed, all right? What phase are we into next? Donatello, what are we going to next, huh? You predict it. 3, 2, 1, and we're in the jungle. Oh, the jungle dungeon. That is absolutely not what I wanted to see. I really was hoping for the nether. Nether might be 6 though. We could try for that. Okay, jungle dungeon. We are gonna get a lot more cobblestone, so I might be able to expand the island a little bit more. We're also probably gonna get diamonds. We're probably gonna have to deal with the new mob. Isn't there a new mob, like the booger? Isn't there a booger skeleton now or something like that? We might have to deal with him. There's gonna be parrots, probably ocelots, jungle wood, obviously. Man, there is a, oh yeah, mossy cobblestone. Ooh, mossy might look good, actually. Then, yep, of course, we're gonna have ores coming through. Oh, frog lights. That's so cool. I forgot about these. These are actually probably my favorite lighting block now. It used to be the one that grows in like those mushrooms in the nether. What's that called? I have no idea. Shroom lights? But now it is 100% the frog ones. Those look sick. Oh, we got redstone. Redstone for the first time. Or a lot of redstone for the first time. What are you? Oh, it's a parrot. You're flying away. You're flying away. Look at him go, dude. He's an acrobatic man. All right, I really do want to get through. I feel like every single phase I've been saying I want to get through it just because I want to get to that nether phase, but I'm rushing it a little bit too much, I feel like. I could always step back and smell the roses, but I really want to expand our island. Like, I want to get started on having a really nice base, and I can't do that without going to the nether because I want to grab some gravel from there, and then I want to use that gravel to duplicate dirt. Ooh, we get moss. Okay, that could be useful too. If we get, if we make a stone generator, like an automatic stone generator, push that, we could do a moss generator. That would allow us to cover the island in moss instead of grass, or a mix of both even. That'd be kind of cool, because we did get one grass. Ah, witch! Hit him once, so he has to drink potions. No, we got poisoned. Poison for 40 frickin' seconds, man. I'm hiding. I don't want to spawn anything else in, though. That'd be a bad idea. Let's do a count. What do we got? We got stone, stone. All this dead coral is throwing me off. Okay, stone. We got some dirt here. Okay, we have some gravel. Dirt, dirt, dirt. Oh, we have a decent amount of dirt, actually. See, I'm liking how much dirt and cobblestone, not really the cobblestone, but I'm liking how much dirt we have. So I have this gravel. I can just dupe dirt here. Boom. There's some dirt. Then if we make a hoe and, oh, we'll probably need a shovel too. We can then just place it down and turn it back into dirt. Look at that. That's all we got to do. Turn it back into regular old dirt. This is the process I want to do with dirt, but that I can only do that when I have so much gravel, and that's going to come from the Nether. I also don't even have good enough tools to get a lot of dirt or a lot of gravel from the Nether. So this is all a mess. That's all I want to say. This is all a mess. Doing this is very difficult. I'll tell you what. Everyone deserves a nice grassy plain to live in, and that's what I want to make for everybody. Also, I'd like to make it one down. Okay. Scary job over. Okay, my thought process here is I want to get rid of our current island situation, and I want to build down one and around, because we're going to put stone slabs on top of this so it leads into the one block. The one block obviously is the center of our island. You know, it gets all the attention. All right, that's what it deserves, I guess, probably because it created everything around us. Not like you're all powerful though. You're literally a block. So, you know, give me like food or something. Anyway, I want to make this ring around it, and then we're going to use our stone, which is literally in my inventory. Okay. Add this beautiful little ring around the rosy here. Boom, bang, shabang, and there we go. That's all of it. Oh, wow. That was the exact amount, actually. Awesome. Okay. Now that we have this, we can build up the corners into the dome that I actually want to do later on. But now we know the level we want to place dirt on, right? Do we? I think we do. I think we want to go right here and boom, shabang. All right. We've got the dirt layer. Everything is built out from the one block. This is kind of scary. I forgot how challenging it is to build in the void. Thankfully, I have a new keyboard since my last one block video where my shift was broken and I almost fell off numerous times. There, I can jump between all the, oh, hey, don't leave. I can jump between all of the islands just fine, and I'm not worried about falling off. Plus, the mobs are less likely to get me now. I guess that is a plus side I didn't think of, but it's good. It's a good plus side. I like it. But even though I hypothesized that nothing could get me up here, I forgot about one mob in specific that bypasses everything that I just did to prepare for them. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 there's two. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where are they? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I've said whoa enough. Holy cow. Holy cow. Always under the island. Where's he at? He's going over there. Oh, a tree grew inside me. That's not cool. Okay, one down. There were two. I'm pretty sure there were two. Holy crap. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Someone tell me where the frickin' Vex is. Oh my move turtle. Dude, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. There it is. I saw it. Oh, okay. Dude, I'm not mining this thing. I'm done. I'm absolutely 100% done. I've got enough stuff. You know what? Moving on. We're doing the dirt stuff. I was gonna take a break for a little while, but nope, I'm never returning back to that block. Absolutely not. Since I'm just trying to stay away from the block, I just expanded the island. That experience was dramatic. No, thank you. I don't want to go back to that. Okay, so we're not mining the block right now because it's very scary. What do we have that can protect us from this block? You know what? How much iron do we have? We have 23 here. We've got 12 there. Do we have any more anywhere? 11 here. Okay, that's something. We got any in here? 5 more in there. I feel like we could make ourselves some armor. Like, we've got 34 iron. I kind of want to make some gear. All right, I'm a little terrified of this block, so we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. All right, there we go. Iron armor. Surely that's enough to fight off the Vexes, right? Like, that's got to be plenty of gear. But I am gonna make a sword. I'm gonna make a sword just in case. Not of iron, but I'm gonna make a sword. A sword? A sword. Boom. Sword acquired. All right, block. I am no longer scared of thee. Aha! I knew it. The booger. I knew the booger would spawn. I predicted you, you know. I knew you'd spawn in this. Is that what it's called? Is it called the booger? I have no idea what that mob is called. I'm gonna keep calling it the booger though. Whoa! We got a horse? Wait, what? What is that for? Combined with our powers, oh, have all the frog lights. That's actually hilarious. I didn't know there was like a special achievement for that. But now we have horses on the island. Do we use them for anything? Like, I doubt I'm gonna be able to ride horses around our island. I mean, I can try. I can surely try. But just, look, I'm not gonna put you guys in a pen. Just don't wander off, okay? All right, you hear me? Gerald, Frank? Frank? What do you guys like? Frank? All right, I like Frank too. There are a lot of animals I don't plan on keeping in this video, mostly because they're just a hassle to try and house. But one of them I happen to love. Panda! We got Poe! Mr. Poe Man! All right, I know I have a ship in here somewhere. Where's my boat at? Where is my boat? Poe, I have to keep you. You're so cute! All right, get in the boat, Poe. Get in the boat. Need you in the boat, man. Get down by one. There we go! Poe in the boat! Let's go. We got Poe. All right. We're gonna keep Poe nice and safe down here. All right, you stay here, man. All right? I don't want any mob hurting you. I'm keeping the panda. I'm gonna make a panda enclosure. I do not care. I love panda. Does anyone actually know the name of this skeleton? I always called it the booger, but I just forgot what it was called. I guess it kind of makes sense considering it like poisons you and it's green. It's a very forgettable mob. What's not forgettable though in the jungle phase is the one thing that can kill me instantly. No, not again. Where's the other one? No, he's around here somewhere. Oh, I see him. There he is. Come on, bud. You wanna go? You wanna go, son? That's what I thought. Oh, okay. I'm a little terrified. Shaking in my britches. That is true. But now I need real food. Okay, we need real food. It's time for real food. Unfortunately, I can no longer survive on melons. It's time we grow some real stuff here. By real food, I mean meat. I need meat, so I gotta grow seeds. All right, how many seeds do we have in total? Is it literally gonna be 5? Is it truly it's just 5, isn't it? Okay, so we have 5 seeds. Not particularly what I wanted. Oh, we have 2 buckets of water. This is all the meat we have for now, but it's time we start breeding these animals. Hopefully I can get regular meat by doing that, but don't ask where I keep getting the dead fish from, all right? It's not something I want to talk about. Okay, so we need an area where we can grow some stuff. I don't know exactly where I should put that area, but let's do this just because I don't want. Let's just put it up here, okay? Boom, 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 and boom. And then you're free food. I'm telling you that right now. Okay, okay. Awesome. We now have the ability to flood our island in case we fall off of it, which is very useful. I highly doubt I'm going to fall off of it, though, so I'm not going to flood it too much. That always becomes a challenge later on. With this farm, though, I can plant stuff. We're going to plant these seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Do we have carrots or potatoes yet? I don't think we got any. Nope, we were not that lucky. That's all right. That's fine. We still have wheat, which will at least allow us to eventually grow our population of cows and sheep and mushrooms too, and mushrooms. That'll be good. This is my current diet. We have fish and pork chops. Hopefully that'll be enough to fight off whatever monster party spawns in. I am very scared of that. Since we are absolutely blazing through this block already, why not continue? Since I am scared of the monster party, it would be better for me if I just got through it right away. And after we've already experienced everything in the jungle phase, there's nothing new to show you. All until those dreaded words popped up on my screen. Oh, here it comes. Okay, all right. What's the monster party? Vexes? Yep, I knew it. Wait, they don't have swords. What the heck? They don't have swords. Okay. We fought off the monster party. I'll bet a little slowly. Whew. Honestly, the Vexes scared me the most. I really thought those were gonna spawn in with swords. Like, truly, I thought I was dead. But we're not. We're fine. We get to continue mining the block. Does that mean we're halfway? Our monster party's like halfway through? I completely forget. Whoa, there's still one alive! Where? Come on out, Mr. Vexy boy. Come on out. Where's the Vex at? There he is. He's kind of chilling down there. I don't really think I'm gonna jump to try and... Oh, there's 2. Dude, there's multiple Vexi on my island. Not lit, man. Not lit. Oh, it's a green frog. Oh, it's 2 green frogs. Join the island, guys. Join the island. I don't really have a swamp for you yet. Probably should have considered. Can you stop pushing me, Frank? Frank, get off. Probably should have considered making a marsh for you guys before I knew you were spawning in, but it's nice to have some new mobs on the island. I'm always excited when I see mobs that I haven't played with yet. Like, I really want to see that pale oak guy or whatever his name is. And then, of course, I've only seen the booger like twice before, so I'm glad they updated the 1 block mod. What I'm not glad about, though, is how many vexes they added to it. A frog man, I got... No, they have swords. They have swords. They have swords. They have swords. Okay, keep them both on screen. Keep them both on screen. Okay, nice. All right, one left. Oh, my goodness, dude. Those things are deadly. Starvation aside, I was back to mining until animal prey showed up on my island. Wait, they're gonna kill my chickens. Hey, get off. You're gonna kill my chickens. Hey, get over here, you little rat. Come here. I know what you're trying to do. He's hunting my chickens. No. Also, you. No. D, we were rewarded with another Poe. Another Kung Fu Panda has joined the island. Poe V2. There is no way both of you can fit in a boat, right? Okay, well, there's a frog in this one, and I love the green frogs. All right, fine. You can have that boat, Sir Frog. I will make a new one for Mr. Poe 2. Double the potential. Oh, sorry, that was like regular show vibe there, but okay. Red frog, I don't care about. I'm sorry. No, boogers. Oh, fight each other, boogers. No, Frank, don't get in the way. Yeah, fight the boogers. Boogers fight each other. Boogers fighting each other. No, not me. Don't shoot me. Bye-bye, booger. Now, by day 8, I am pretty bored of this block, specifically the jungle phase. I'm not getting anything new. It's infesting my island with parrots, of all things, something I could care very little about. And it's not like I'm getting good rewards right now. The thing's not coming out with streams upon streams of diamonds. No, I'm just getting attacked by vexes all the time. Thankfully, I sought out the wisdom of Poe, and he told me we were very close to being done with this phase. What is that? Polar bear spawn egg. Closed eye blossom. What is this? Pale oak. Oh my goodness, we got the pale oak stuff. Oh, let's go. I really wanted to get that. I think it would be so cool to build with. That is so cool. I have yet to see these. I haven't played any version of Minecraft past like 1.20, so this is gonna be awesome to use. Oh, we did it! Benevolent chest, right after I got the new saplings. All right, a diamond, and we got some bamboo. Awesome sauce. Okay, I'm a little worried about the polar bear spawn egg. That is quite scary, but let's plant down these pale, it's pale oak, right? Yeah, pale oak saplings. I think these are gonna look sick. I cannot wait to see what these trees look like. I hope, do they grow like this? Or are they 2 by, what? Are they dark oak or regular oak? I don't know. 3, 2, please give me the nether. 1, nether. No, it's the red desert. Shoot. I mean, I like this because we're gonna get villagers, but I really want to expand the island. Okay, this is gonna be fine though. Let's grab some spruce and we're just gonna make big island time. All right, big ol' island time. Okay, see, we're making this one lower so we can put dirt on it eventually and it'll be perfectly fine. Mostly because I don't know where I want to place the dirt. Like, I want the island to be as natural as possible so it can kind of go up in the middle, or maybe it'll go up on the sides. I don't know. We got to work that out beforehand, before we have the dirt even. I spent the rest of the evening placing down spruce slabs so that we'd have a small outline. It also helped because now I can't just like fall off the island over here. While I'm walking on this, it's complete and utter scaffolding. I can't see under my island though, and that is a little concerning. Okay, this is exactly what we want. I want a misshapen island, you know? A regular Minecraft type terrain build. I don't want it to be too uniform. And this island is also going to be massive, dare I say. I know the comments, but I really just want to extend it out as much as I haven't slept in a minute. Phantoms are going to spawn. Okay, we're going to extend it out as much as possible until I get too scared to be down here. Yep, I Tommy Tough Knuckled it all night long. I'm just that guy. Okay. This is a pretty good size. We extended everything out by like 5 or so blocks. I didn't want to keep it perfectly uniform because if I did that, then, you know, it wouldn't be as natural of an island. But I like that. We can put dirt on top of it, and then I think we might clean up this, like this top layer of dirt. Maybe push it out further on like that side over there, and pull it back maybe here. We could put a river or something right through here. Yes, I am going big with this island, all right? I'm going huge. I'm gonna make the overworld. I'm bringing it back. You may not think it's possible, but I 100% do. These actually not grow? I don't know. Okay, we're gonna make this process go by a little bit quicker so we can breed these animals. I'm already out of food. I need this. This should be enough to breed them for a little while. However, I gotta get one of the blue chickens over there into... Wait, what if we just make a new pen for them? We probably should do that, actually. Where are we gonna put this new pen? Maybe just go over here. Ho, my boy, gonna need you to move, son. Oh no, it's the frog. Can I move the boat? No. How do I move them? Okay, the only thing that's not gonna move are the pigs. Those will not react to whatever I have. What do I have? Something. I've got wheat and seeds. No, Po! Oh, we're threading the needle. Oh, we're threading the daggum needle. All right, you stay here. All right, everyone follow me. Everyone line in. Get in. Get on, get your britches in here. Get on in. One of the piggies escaped. Not fair. No. Okay. This cow didn't get in. Oh, I still have the wheat. That's why. Bertha, get on in there. No. No. Everyone, get on in. Get on in here. You guys are all a nightmare. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave like a singular block right there. Hopefully the pigs just wander on in. I don't know if that's ever going to happen, but I do hope it will. For now, we will feed every single one of y'all. And hopefully we get some new babies going in there. And then I can get some real food. That'll be awesome. In the meantime, these things are not going to grow. I may or may have not done a quick Google search to figure out how these grow. I have not played with them yet, so you need 4. I'm going to save those 2 until I get 4 more. Hopefully we get it in the red sand, the red desert, red sand phase or whatever. I doubt we will, but at the very least, this is the villager phase, and I definitely want villagers. Whoa, we got a Lamar. Oh, he's going straight to the pen. He wants to, wow! Why are there so many? Why are there so many? Frog, help me out. Frog, help me out. Froggy, what are you doing? You're not helping me out. I don't like it. Parrot, take him with you. Fly him away. Helicopter them out of here. All right. Now I'm hungry. That is like the worst possible thing for me to be right now. Whoa, pillager. No way. I'm not getting shot by one of those arrows. Wow, we're already getting a mess of new mobs that I definitely don't want to be dealing with. I can already tell this wave is going to be a mess for my organizational skills that I really don't have. Maybe we should make a new area. We've made the food a new area, so we're going to get our new area as well. It's literally just going to be this, but on the ground, now that we do have ground. But we did have to get a lot of chests for this. Perfect. Now we have our own little corner area we can do whatever we want with. We can store all of our crap in here, which is going to take a while to move everything over, but it's worth it. It is so worth it, so I don't live a few blocks above the ground anymore. Look, the 1 block mission is slow. Well, not the 1 block. I'm kind of tearing through that right now. But actually making the island that you want to be proud of, that's the hard part. No one prepares you for the fact that you're going to make floating island after floating island and not like any of them. Mostly because the first ones are out of wood, but that's besides the point. All right, we only have 1 floating platform left on the island. That is nice to see, but we do need to get through more of these stages so I can hopefully get the stone and the obsidian to go to the Nether. Whoa, villager! Villager number Frank. Villager number Frank, he's here. Don't you dare walk off, Frank. Okay, we need to find our flint, which is in, here we go. All right, first one we're making is, of course, going to be a Fletcher. Who else do you think I'm going to make? All we'll do is... No, you moron, Susan. I mean, Frank. Get your heckin' butt up here. Thankfully, with an addition of a Fletcher table, a couple of fences, and the removal of the smoking table, Susan Frank decided to go where he was meant to. Okay, there we go. We have our Fletcher. We have our heading, as the Disney thingy would say. Get out of the middle. There. Okay. 57 already. You're upcharging. You just got here, Susan Frank. You're upcharging already? Are you insanity? I am now on the villager grind. I'm pretty sure we are 1 step away from the Nether, and this is like the second best thing I could be doing right now. I'm no longer concerned of what I get from this block though, because like it's all donkeys and sand and some emeralds, which I guess are helpful. Whoa, you're not Frank. Ooh, I can get cherry logs, I can get sugar cane, I can get dandelions and blue. I literally don't need any of this. Scott, you're kind of a disappointment, my man. I'm fairly positive. Yeah, I've already got sugar cane. Actually, I should start growing it, but I've already got some of it. So I do not need you to give me more, sir. You're You're kind of useless, not gonna lie. Nothing like calling a man who did nothing useless. Well, that's kind of the point of him. But he really is useless, because he didn't warn me about what was coming next. Whoa, not a villager. Whoa, 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 whoa. Poe, help me out. Poe, help me out. Oh my goodness, 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 oh my goodness. Get pranked. Get pranked. Okay. I forgot those could spawn during this. That is awful. Truly, truly awful. Pig spawn egg. I guess that's kind of cool. Last time it was the Vexes. This time it's Vindicators. Are you kidding me with this block right now? But I can't actually say the Red Desert phase is all bad. I mean, other than Susan and Frank, we did get a camel. Whoa, a camel. I haven't seen this thing in forever. Yo, why am I not on it correctly? Armadillos. I remember these. I forgot these were in the game. Holy cow, it's been so long since I've seen these little guys. I forget what you do with them. I think you shear them, maybe? You shear their little shells off and you make wolf armor, which you can't dye for some reason. Probably the worst thing added in recent time, but whatever, it's in the game now. Oh, also I should probably prepare for the monster party, because I know that's gonna happen soon. We're gonna use these, because I don't remember what spawns, but I know for a fact it's going to be horrifying. But you know what I don't always expect from the one block? Things that aren't meant to hurt me, but are meant to hurt my progress. Like foxes. And the chickens, of course, ran. No, 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 absolutely not. Oh my goodness, those foxes suck. Chickens, get back here. Back over here, come here. What the? Red cow alert, we have a new one. Gotta add this in. Come here, Mr. Red Cow. Red 40 cow. Yo, what up, Red 40 cow? Ooh, we got the golden chickens, dude. That's like a Chinese food place. The golden chicken. Come in here, dude. Do they produce golden eggs as well? Is that like a thing that they will do? That would be kind of cool, kind of nifty. All right, we're growing our chicken army, our sheep army, and our cow army. Everything but the sheep, or everything but the pig army. The pigs refuse to breed, mostly because I don't have the food for them. I continued getting random animals that I'd never seen before and didn't know were in the game until right now. But that only happens when I mine the one block. And what happens when I mine the one block is the one block gives me a monster party. Not cool. Oh, heck no. Heck no. Boom. 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 I shot a villager. I shot a villager in the face. The villager died. No. My Fletcher, dude. I actually don't know if I get another 2 villagers. I don't remember if I do. That is awful. Losing Susan Frank was a big hit to the island. In my last few one block videos, I'm fairly certain that I've gotten 3 villagers before. So I'm not too worried. That just was unexpected. Could have been worse. I could have died, but Frank did. Susan Frank, our female villager who was ready to give us so much offspring we'd never have to work again. You know what? In honor of Susan, I'm gonna sleep in my own bed that she stole from me. Day 11, we're just back to mine this block as long as we can, because we really need another villager. And then, of course, in my stride, my pick broke. But that's okay, because we're just continuing for as long as we have to until we can get our trades back. In the meantime, I was getting a couple annoying mobs, but nothing stood out until Terry. Villager, yes, go on in, dude. Let's go, Terry Frank. How's it going, my man? All right, now I have bad news. Your wife is dead. I may have gotten her killed. Wasn't really my fault. It was 100% my fault, but wasn't really my fault. All right, you got to deal with this place though on your own. So as long as we're chill to do stick trades, I don't see a problem in this relationship. All right, I don't. Can you back the frick up? I don't see a problem. My new life mission is to protect Terry Frank at all cost. He is the only thing keeping us alive right now. Potato! Oh my goodness. That is actually so good from the husks. We have a potato now. I can grow this and I can breed piggies, right? Right, guys? I can. Let's go. They follow the potato. The piggies follow the potato. All right. As soon as we get more of those, the pigs will finally love us. Never thought it would happen. I'd love to be able to do stuff with all of the items that we've gotten so far, but I can't, because I can't expand the island, because we don't have dirt, because we don't have gravel, because we don't have the nether. So I just have to keep mining this thing. But this phase was so much harder than I expected. The fact it spawned vindicators? What the heck? No, not again. Okay. Whoa, he hit me through the earth. Bro hit me through the earth right there. That was crazy. I almost died in one singular hit from a vindicator. Yep, those things are dangerous. Those things are absolutely dangerous. For the rest of these days, I was just stuck here with my seemingly awful stone tools mining the block. Every phase just keeps getting longer and longer than the last. It is not cool. And even though we didn't get a villager, we eventually hit the benevolent gift. Oh, that is actually not very good. Wait, we hit the benevolent chest, but we're still only at one villager. Oh boy, that is really bad. I may have messed this whole video up. We may never get another villager. This is bad. This is really, really bad. I'm contemplating my entire life choices right now. I don't know what to do. Like, he's already a Fletcher. If I only have a Fletcher, I'm never gonna get diamond stuff. I may be permanently stuck at stone. I may have to get a enchanted stone gear. I have no idea. All right, next phase, I'm pretty sure, is gonna be Nether. As long as it gives us, okay, as long as we get a villager out of this, we're gonna be fine. Wait, half the island is made out of wood. What if we get blazes? It is raining. We have a chance. Just randomly give us another villager. That is all I ask. Just a random villager. Oh, not villagers. These are not villagers. You guys are not villagers. Stay the heck away from here. Wait, what the? You get frog lights for a frog eating a man? Also, frogs can just eat a man? I didn't know that. That's kind of cool, actually. Good job, little froggy. Now that we're in the nether, things are going to get even more dangerous because the mobs just keep getting worse. But even with the threat of my entire island burning down, I kept going. There's only a few ways that I can get another villager from here. He's not going to naturally spawn anymore, so I have to hopefully get a spawn egg from a variety chest. Is that possible? I'm really hoping so. But we're also mining with the goal of getting lava or obsidian. Oh, there we go. We hit our first obsidian. We're gonna need a diamond pickaxe for this. Lucky me, I messed up our freaking villagers, so I don't even know if I can ever get regular diamond pickaxes. I have to make my own. I could have traded for this thing, man. I'm a moron. 1 of 10, 2 of 10. Okay, crying obsidian is not going to count. Why do I have to mine through this? You're giving me ancient Deborah this early? Bruh, I really messed up by letting that villager die. Even in my despair, I knew everything would be all right, because block, and block provide. The one block is the block that provide the entire world, and you know what? He provided me another villager. Oh wait, we got the Strider guys. Yo, I am really sorry that it's raining right now. I can't help you. I feel bad, man. Wait. Oh, villager egg. Oh my goodness. Wait, did I have more of these? No, that's a pig egg. Did I just like blank? When did I get this? Okay. All right. This must have been one of the variety chests. Terry, I'm waking you up, man. You're going to have a roomie. It's that guy. I don't know what to call him. What do you want to call him? I'm going to call him Frank. You're Terry Frank. You're regular Frank. How do you both feel about that? Good? Good. All right. Back to mining. I'm kidding. We have a lot of work to do with you guys. Day 13, we have villagers to focus on. We need them to breed. We need to start trading. We finally have goals, all while still mining the block so that we can get the obsidian to go to the nether. All right, Frank and your friends. What are your trades looking like? Okay, you have the stick trade, and Terry, you are still way overpriced, man. You, Frank, is about to double your sales right here, dude. Look at him. He's trading at the right price. Good job, Frank, number 2. Terry, get better trades. We're currently sitting at 2 obsidian, which is awesome, and a decent amount of emeralds. We might, if we get another villager, be able to get like max like blacksmith guy. I think that's what we need. We need the blacksmith guy. Look at that. Both of you are at 32. Good job. Looks like I have to go cut down a tree for once. This never happens. Poo. It only broke half the tree. You know what that means? It's finally time for iron tools. I think we've progressed far enough in the video that iron tools finally makes... Okay, this tree doesn't make sense, but iron tools finally make sense, especially since I now have to go up there and break this tree manually because the stone one failed me. Fantastic. Now I've got enough wood to trade with the newbies. The new guys, we got Terry, Frank, and Frank. Thank you guys for accepting my trades at MSRP, unlike every Pokemon card I've ever tried to buy in the last, year. Now, since we are on the nether phase, I could literally mine this block until I get 10 obsidian and never have to mine the 1 block again. Like, I could go the whole video without it. Having access to the Nether is that big of a jump for us. So I think it's probably best we stick to this thing, get our 10 obsidian, and then finally start progressing in this video. Oh my word, it's gonna be so nice to not have to rely on the block anymore. Ah! That was genuine. That was a genuine scream. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Is he happy? Why is he fine? Dude, are you okay? Are you just gonna fly away? Where's my bow? Where's my bow and arrow at, huh? Is he fine? He seems okay. He seems like he's chilling, not gonna lie. I don't know. Hey, what do you guys think, huh? We shoot it? I think we shoot it. Boom! Uneasy alliance. I forgot that was a thing. Look, that gas may have been minding his own business, but you don't know how long that's gonna last, okay? A lot of my island is wood. I can't be having that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, not a brute, not a brute, not a brute. That one-shots me. That one-shots me, 100%. Huh? No! It's a monster party. Okay, okay. Hold on, it's on fire! It's on fire! No, the whole place is on fire! No! I tried to kill the blazes fast enough. It didn't work. Well, I mean, to be fair, we kind of fought it off decently well. Yeah, I'd say we did pretty well. We only lost, what, a spruce tree? Like, that's not that bad, I'll be honest. Let's go! Piece number 10. All right, we can finally head to the other dimension, start mining gravel, start getting dirt, expand the island. Everything we need is in hell. It just took so long to get there. Perfect. Now, I just need a singular flint. Perfect. And uno iron. Make this flint and steel, and boom, baby. We have the portal. All right, let's go check out the other side. Yes! The other side is real! Haha! We did it, baby! This is a real dimension as well, which means, you know, it actually exists and it's not floating in the sky. I'm not used to that. Normally I'm sitting in the sky, mostly because I'm on 1 block, but this is awesome. All right, I want to get a quick lay of the land if possible. Can I like scope it out at all just to see what we're working with? It seems to be mostly basalt, which is slight issue. I really needed soul sand biome for the gravel, but it's not like you can't walk in this game, and there it is. I see it. I see our precious gravel. Perfect. Okay. Finally, I can focus on other things. I can get our villager trades going. I can get dirt going. I can get new tools going, like actual good tools. Go for enchants. I've had 36 levels forever now. All right, island, it's time to meet your maker. Me, I'm the maker of the island. Let's start off with some more stick trades. Okay, there we go. We have 2 stacks of emeralds now. That is awesome. But apparently we need more food. The villagers don't seem to actually want to breed right now. I don't know why. I don't know why that would ever be. So for the rest of the night, we're gonna fix up our island from our previous monster party attack. We're gonna move the farms out of here so that we can place it on our actual dirt island. Clean up all of the spruce that's just like floating in the sky now. Then I had to deal with the old tree farm that we're gonna have to remake, probably somewhere off the island so that we don't get the ugly dirt on the mainland. But after fixing it all up, I've discovered a new problem. We don't have enough crops or land for crops to make the villagers breed. Okay, clearly you guys are not going to give me a second villager without more food. Do you guys like watermelons perchance? Is there a way you guys... No, okay, I didn't think so. I know they like bread, potatoes, carrots, and I don't have any of that right now, which is a slight issue. And I also don't have bones either. I don't have bones, I don't have bone blocks. The Nether was not as kind as I thought it was going to be. So what I'm thinking we do is we take the extra blocks, actually not blackstone. I have a plan for that in the future. But we take, oh wait, no, there's a bunch in the Nether. But we take the blocks we're not going to actually be using for any builds or anything like that. And we use it to cross that massive lava ocean in the Nether. Actually, let's sleep first. The solution to all my problems at the moment is the Nether. So we headed inside. Here we go. New day, new mission. Don't die to the lava. And build to the other side so I can get, hopefully, I can get some gravel without a shovel. All right. What are we looking at? Oh, see, now there's bone blocks there, but I can't confirm that that there's any over that way. Maybe we go down here instead. Oh yeah, I can clutch this. Nice and safety, you know? That's all we gotta do. Okay, we're gonna need more blocks. Okay, I'm hopeful that this is going to be enough blocks to make it across. Get the heck out of here. Get going. Shoot, shoot. Oh my word, look at how big that soul sand biome is. Oh, it's like right behind our house. If we probably mine that way, behind our portal, we should just get to it. That'll be good information for when I get back there. Thankfully, I was able to bridge the gap to the other side, the soul sand biome. Oh, let's go. We made it to land. We can get ourselves some bone meal now. Grow those potatoes and get our villagers cooking. Oh, plus there's gravel here. I totally forgot about that, but I didn't bring a shovel. That'll be next mission. Trotting around, this was a fairly empty soul sand biome. So I tried to scout out the entire thing from above. Thankfully, there were more bone blocks. Who knows how many I'm gonna need. And further up, a fossil gave us close to a full stack. 61 bone blocks. That's gotta be enough potatoes. Hopefully. Hopefully they grow. Home sweet home. I'm back, my friends. And of course you guys have already chosen to go to sleep. Well, that's no mind to me, because I can now grant thee potatoes. And I can now grant thee a bunch of wheat. Perfect. Okay, who wants the seeds? All the chickens want the seeds, I know. Hello, everybody. This is getting a little cramped in here, you know. I think you guys should probably find a new place to live. I definitely want more sheep, though, and I need to get them a grassy area very soon so that they can, like, re-get their wool or whatever. Then I can have a ton of beds. Okay, 32 more potatoes. Surely that'll be enough for you guys, right? We'll find out tomorrow. Get on me, Frank. We got work to do. We got business to do. Are you guys finally doing it? Are you doing it? Oh, they're doing it. They're doing it. Watch them. All right, I'm not watching anymore. Y'all make a kid. Y'all made a kid. Let's go, Frank and Terry. Good job, you two. A third worker, an employee. Here, take a potato, kid. All right, now that we have that, we can finally start work on getting better tools. When he grows up, I'll be able to get, hopefully, a lot of diamond tools. That'll be very, very nice. But in the meantime, I do want to try and expand out the island. Actually, I want to take account of what we actually have. What do we have dirt-wise? 2.5 stacks of dirt with a singular grass block. I gotta make sure to place the grass block somewhere where it's going to 100% grow, because if I place it over here, the sheep are just gonna eat it, and then I won't have grass block. Bad moment. So what I'm thinking is we get like a couple iron shovels, and we go get as much gravel as we can. Perfect. And then we'll bring it back, duplicate the dirt that we do have, and expand out this first layer of the island, make it the ideal shape, I guess, that I wanted it to be from the start. And then with that, we can get to work on the bottom layer and finally make homes for each and every one of these annoying animals, because I need more food and fast. Back in the Nether, I'm trying to find more of this soul sand biome. Hopefully there are big gravel patches that I'll be able to find. Unfortunately, they seem like they're pretty far away. But using our path at lava level, I went back to the gravel we saw before. We grabbed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stacks of and one. This is like, dude, get out of here. 7 stacks of gravel. Now we can turn all of our dirt into this. Is it coarse? It's coarse dirt, right? Yup. Oh boy. Now we have to start the process of hoeing it all down and then breaking it again. My goodness gracious, that's gonna take forever. You guys know the gist of this already. I'm sure you've seen it before. Maybe you've even done this on a one block world yourself. But it is the most time-consuming thing in the world. Like, no one wants to do this kind of stuff, but I'm doing it for you guys, all right? So I can expand my island and make my big old castle. But after like a single day, I had only finished up my first run of this. There, that's 4 stacks of fresh dirt and 2 brown eggs. Oh boy, but I have enough gravel to do that whole process all over again. Oh, I'm gonna need so much iron. I really hope doing this now leads me to getting better tools, because the constant crafting of iron is atrocious at this point. Anyway, after so many grueling days, we finished. Look at all of this fresh dirt we have. Finally, I can get to work on making the island I want, except I don't know what I want yet because I didn't think that far ahead. Time to go to bed. With so much dirt, it is finally time to get to expanding the island. Okay, so we're gonna have a little bit of a river here, and I think it's gonna be like, what, 5, 3, 4-ish blocks wide. Okay, it looks like we're creating another island, but I promise we are not creating another island. This is an extension of our current one, because I want this, you know, river to have sort of beds to it, and I can't do that if I don't have a side over here. We fill this guy in. All right, we're gonna stick a river here, and it's actually gonna drop down a layer here and here, so it'll kind of fit into this section, which now I have to work out because I haven't done that yet. This top layer that I'm creating is basically just so that I can highlight the one block, okay? We want to really support the fact that it's created everything on this world so far. Okay, there we have a weird little lip here. I like the idea we're going for, and I think we'll probably replace a lot of this section here with stone because riverbeds mainly have stone in them and not dirt. But I kind of like how this is already looking here. Maybe we extend it out and then we bring it back towards us here. Then we'll start moving it into that circular design that I keep using. There. Okay. See, that's the platform idea that I'm going for here. So this was kind of circular. Like this whole dirt area that I'm standing on was kind of circular. Then we cut it off with a river, but then it was still semi-circular over here. Maybe we'll bring that side out just a little bit more. There. That's good. Okay, and then we want to drop it down another layer. I think the thing we have to pray for is that no Endermen spawn or live on the island, because when a dirt gets taken away, the spruce is going to either be our savior or not below us, because I didn't plan for this early on. Okay, continue to make this more riverbed-like, and then we're going to have a very big island to work on here soon enough. I've run out of spruce underneath, and I think it would probably be best to continue that trend. So where are my saplings? We gotta make another farm for these big old tree boys. Since spruce turns the world into like this horrible dirt texture that I'm not in love with, I'm gonna try and grow it in the sky. That's probably why I'm up here. Is that a little weird? Yeah, don't ask anybody about this and never do this, but I'm going to, mostly because I want to create a world down there that doesn't look like dark brown dirt. Okay, dirt is already brown, but you get my point. We'll have the spruce up here. It won't affect the dirt we're creating down there, and I can finally turn it into grass. That's what I'm most excited for, I think. Having some green on the island is going to be so very, very nice. I do have to make a wood farm, though, at some point. We might just make a regular spruce wood farm just to appease myself down there, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. Perfect. The island looks fantastic. Never better. Is this the perfect solution, having this dirt not grow on the island? No. Maybe I could have gone off, but instead we went up. Hey, it gave me a lot of spruce though, and that's all that matters. Surely this is enough wood for a little while, plus we have to use it for trades. Not something I really want to use my wood for right now, considering the expansion plans I have, but it's all right. Franks 1 through 4. Oh, and Terry Frank. I need to trade with you. Hopefully they don't mind that I'm trading with them while they're asleep. Well, wait. They said it was okay, actually. Hello. All right, great. We got a toolsmith. I want to make sure we have good trades. We should realistically look for what? A hoe and an axe, I think? That might be, aha, perfect. Okay, we can use the hose for the dirt multiplication and then the stone for all the trees. Perfect. Boom, boom. We're gonna get both of them right here, right now. And honestly, I might need a different chest for these bad boys. Okay, I'm starting to fill the world up with chests. I won't lie. This is starting to happen. I don't know how I feel about it, but it's just, I cannot control this. Thankfully for us, we have a ton of sticks, so we can get more emeralds whenever those trades refresh. See, that's what I was worried about, the iron. I was 100% worried about that because I can't get infinite iron at the moment. I mean, I can get infinite iron. I would have to make an iron farm. It's been so long since I've done it. I'm worried I'm gonna mess it up, especially with all the wood that we have on the island. While I brainstorm that idea up, I'm just gonna keep trading with the villagers, working my way up through all of the stone tools to get diamonds. The worst part about toolsmiths, though, is you have to trade away iron for some of the trades, otherwise you have to wait days upon days and we waste too many emeralds. However, I did get a diamond shovel from it, but that's now why I'm considering doing an iron farm. I kind of need it. By the end of all of our trading, I got to the diamond pickaxe, which I kind of wanted the axe, but this'll work. And I'll just let these guys restock their trades now. In the meantime, though, I think I'm going to make Area 51. That probably sounds literally insane that I'm saying that out loud. That's not really what I'm making. I'm gonna make an extra area far away from the island. I mean, maybe not too far, but probably far away from the island that'll house our iron farm. It'll house something else. I really can't think of it, but I'm thinking we just go this way. You know, this will work. And we'll try and make our iron farm out here. We'll maybe make a mob farm out here. We could even do our dirt out here. I have no idea what I really want to do, but doing it far, far away from the island is the goal. Our island looks like trash, by the way. Like, who built that? It wasn't me. Surely it wasn't me. I expanded up the bridge by 1 just because I don't want to fall off. I mean, I don't have the tendency to fall off, but like, if I were to bring villagers over here for said iron farm, they're gonna plummet straight into the void. Now, what block do I want to use to make the iron farm out of? We also only have, oh, I just realized we only have 1 block of lava. That's not good. Wait, we have the Nether. What am I talking about? Okay, that no longer matters. I mean, I'd love to use an assortment of these blocks because they all kind of suck. And I'm never gonna end up using them anywhere else. Like, look at it. Look, where am I gonna use granite? In what instance am I gonna be wanting to use andesite? I don't think any or ever. So let's just grab all that crap and use this. I am gonna make the ugliest iron farm in the world. I'm pretty sure y'all saw it in the intro. It is bad. But as long as it functions, that's okay. However, we do have to set something up on this side of the bridge while I'm doing that. Let's start growing that grass now that I think about it. Let's just put it right here and hope that this spreads while we do stuff. I should have done that earlier. I don't know why I didn't. But we need to breed sheep specifically. And I don't think I can do that with how crowded that place is. Let's grab these extra fences here and kind of expand out their living quarters. Who really needs this area anyway? Not me. The animals deserve it, clearly. Look at where they're living. I should not have jumped in here. I thought it would be not cramped. It's still cramped. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. Wait, we have a zombie. There's a zombie over there. Hold on. I need a boat real quick. Acacia, whatever. Where's he at? Yo, what up, homie? No! Don't go that way. Come back over here. Come back over here. Yes, sir. Wow, that was a lot easier than I thought. A singular zombie spawned out here. That is definitely not what I expected to happen. Come on over here, broski. We're gonna put you in a boat, and we're not gonna worry about you. Don't worry. I'm remembering to cover his head. I'm gonna do that. All right, boom. Boat. Perfect. Okay. Then let's cover you up. Don't hit me, so nothing happens to you, and you don't burn to death. Perfect. Look at that. We got a guy immediately. That's what you like to see. Finally, something going my way. Hopefully, we will see more of them. Okay, back to business. What else do I need? All right, we have the zombie now. I need, oh, trapdoors. Trapdoors, right. Let's grab some more wood here. Doors, perfect. I need walls. I need a ton of walls. What can I use to make walls? Obviously, it's cobblestone, and I think at this point, we're just gonna have to accept the fact that I have to use it all. I originally didn't want to, mostly because of the fact that I haven't, you know, made the lava source yet to generate more cobblestone. I haven't done that, which I could do that. I could do a cobblestone generator right now. Why haven't I actually? Thankfully, I remember the design back from what, like 2012 when the original Skyblock world was made. But with all these extra blocks for the iron farm, I'm probably not going to need it right away. Okay, there we go. We have our heading. We have our cobblestone generator right there. We'll leave that here for now. Grab that. I'm going to go get some extra lava real quick. Bang. We can use this for the iron farm. And now I'm not worried about using all this cobblestone wall stuff. We'll also need probably a lot more water. We'll need signs as well. That will be plenty of signage. Perfect. Just say keep out to all the other creatures of the night. Oh, and then we need hoppers and chests. That is quite literally the worst possible thing we could need, considering I don't have iron. We might have to make a different type of iron farm instead, actually. Okay, we'll work it out. We'll work it out when we get over here. While we have nighttime still, I'm gonna make a large platform for the iron farm. Now, this is going to be janky. I've said it twice, I'll say it 3 times, I'll say it 4 times. I haven't built one of these in a while and I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm trying to remember back to my expanding chunk video when I made this for the first time and it actually worked. So I made the exact room that I need the zombie to go in and just let him there. Okay, it's about to be daytime as well. I'm not a fan of that. Zombie, I need you to come with me. Come on. Let's go. Get in here. Get the heck in here. No, the one area you can't walk. Moron. Thank you very much. Stop reach hacking. You're reach hacking. You know that? Okay. Whew. Zombie is safe. That I was worried about. Wait, do trapdoors protect against... I knew it! I freaking knew it! My brain is so small but large at the same time. Oh my goodness, dude. I literally thought to myself, wait a minute, do trapdoors actually protect against the sunlight? Of course they don't. Of course they don't, because brain small time. Holy cow. Thank goodness I have fast reflexes and then a really cool brain that works partially. After it was daytime, I can finally start working on where the iron golems are going to be spawning. They need a very large platform of actual blocks, doesn't matter, clearly, and the wall block that fully surrounds it. This will keep them inside the pen while water flows them into lava. It's just figuring out the water placement that's the hard part. With some time, I eventually had it flowing, and now we prepare the singular lava spot. After we get some villagers in here, this thing should be functional. All right, from here, I should be able to pick up most of the iron. Let's make sure I can pick up all of it, though. This farm is so jank. I love it, though. Okay, now we just need villagers in this little area, and we are good to go, I believe. Hold on, I've already come up with an idea. What if we just breed new ones for that section? Instead of using the ones that we already have, it would be easier to just get some more beds, expand out their living quarters, and feed them more food than ever so that they produce children I can put next to the zombie. All right, guys, I need 2 more kids. Get on it. Get on that stat. All right, there you go. Everyone have some potatoes. Give me 2 kids that I can shove over there with grown-up Frank. That's all we need. All right, here we go. We might get 1. What will they go towards this early? Beds, right? Like, just nighttime, we'll just take their beds that way. Oh, there we go. There's 1. I need 1 more. Pop out another one. Pop out 1 more kid. One of you dudes, pop out another kid. I need another kid. I gave them enough potatoes. I'm not giving them more. I will 100% cave in like 12 minutes. But in the meantime, I think the only thing we can do over there... Actually, we could make them all Fletchers. I say that because they're not going to really be like useful to trade with since they're all the way over there. But if they're Fletchers, then I'll go because, you know, that's just free emeralds. We'll make this an emerald and an iron farm, kind of, a little bit. It'll slightly be that. When I got back to base, they had a kid, but it's not enough. I need more. Okay, surely that is enough potatoes. Make 1 more. That's all I need. 1 more, we can start the iron farm. I guess the kids will have to grow, but the iron farm will be working. Oh, in the meantime, though, while they do their thing, let's go make a wood farm. Planning out this thing isn't easy because I have to keep in mind that some trees grow close together and then those saplings get stolen by other leaves. So while making this thing, I had to leave big gaps, which would then make it hard for me to put torches around here, especially since we are doing this on the underside of the slab so that mobs don't spawn here. And we're not just going to be doing oak here, we're also going to have spruce, so this just requires so many slabs. But after placing in the dirt, we at least had something to look at. Okay, there's the oak farm, and then let's do the spruce farm another 2 blocks away. I really hope this works. I hope that the villagers don't sense these oak and think, oh, hey, cool, let's spawn an iron golem over there. Okay, wait, now that I actually think about it, I feel like they're gonna do that. I had to change the farm because I was worried about iron golems. I need to plan better. Okay, that should be fine. I think that'll be all right. And then we'll do spruce next to it, which takes so many slabs because the trees are massive. You know how big the leaves like grow out? I gotta stretch this platform so far into the void to make sure I'm not losing saplings. Bang! We have the spruce farm, we have the oak farm, chilling now. I forgot the saplings. Never mind, we're no longer chilling. Oh, hey, look at that. The grass has actually grown a little bit. That is, of course, nice to see. Now, how are the villagers doing? All right, they had the babies. So we're gonna take your bed, and your bed, and everyone follow me. Everyone, come on out. Come on out. Get your new bed. Perfect. Absolutely the heck not. Get out there. I don't know why the child just decided, oh yeah, I'm gonna go back home now. Let's not have that happen. Okay. All right, everyone, as long as we track correctly, this won't go bad. No one will die. Holy, everyone's gonna die. There's a zombie out here. Okay, that is definitely not enough torches for those inside lanes, but I don't care right now. This is honestly getting a little scary. I don't want to lose the beds. Woo, Frank, get off the edge. All right, go ahead. Pass by, Frank. Go ahead. Dude, this child he rolls off the bed in the night and he's just gone. He is just an absolute goner. Boom. There's your bed, sir. Please don't freak out. Please don't freak out. Please don't freak out. Okay, perfect. And then you go in here too. All right, now we're not gonna release the zombie until the very last like moment when they grow up, because I know for a fact that those kids will just walk in there and insta die. So we'll keep an eye on them for now, and then we'll open those trapdoors when we need to. Whew. think the iron farm is done. I'm fairly positive that it is done. And you know what I still forgot to do? The saplings. So I had to go back at the end of the night and plant in what I had. 16 oak saplings and a lot of spruce. Start the day by getting rid of this tree farm because we have our other one over there. Are you kidding me? I was going to say because we had the other one over there, and then my axe decides to break at the worst possible time because I no longer have any iron. I've traded it all away, and I need some desperately. But I just don't have that luxury anymore. That's why we made the iron farm that can't work yet, because they're still babies. But if we take this down, we can at the very least work on the island. Hopefully that does work though. I don't know if that will. We'll see. Once those two toddlers are grown up, it should be able to work once I flip those trapdoors. And bang! There we go. The worst part of the island is completely out of the sky. Also, I started a project a couple days ago that I thought I was going to do right away, where I took some spruce slabs and extended out the island so I could figure out how I want to place the dirt. And then that came about. That ugly monstrosity that I decided to make. So I can finally get back to that. We've got the spruce now. So let's see how far we can extend out the island and make it look good. We're on the second layer now, and I definitely want this to be further out, especially because we have to deal with this river attraction that I want to put over here. So maybe we try and pay attention to this side more and how we're going to connect this to the regular island. Okay, so we're not going for a perfect circle or anything like that. I do think that this looks good. Maybe this side needs to be brought out a little bit more, but I really want to lead people into the one block. That's why it's on a hill. So we're gonna have this layer right here for the one block. We'll have maybe a couple farms, pathways leading up. Just highlight the nature of how awesome this thing is. You know, it made the world currently. But then further out, I'll actually have my own base. We gotta extend this out as well. You know what? Let's just work it by like 3 more, something like this. There. Of course, for the first build of the video, I give myself a project so big that I don't even know how big I want it to be. Typical Welcoming though, am I right, guys? I was also really trying to make like an unsymmetrical island, and it just hurt my brain to do. So I just kept bringing sides out further and further so that it would match my own predisposition for what a circle should be. That was a big word. What does that mean? Predisposition? I hope I used it right. You guys let me know in the comments down below if you even know what the word is, because I don't. Okay, there. We make a little bit of a weird hump here to signify that this is not exactly a perfect island. But then this will stretch out to a pretty decent distance, and we're gonna drop it down one more time. Actually, I guess we could do that now. We'll drop it down one more time. Oh my goodness, I am so scared doing this. Bang. And then this will go out like 11 blocks. That's how big this island is gonna be. This is a massive freaking island, okay? I have plans. I have plans on plans on plans for this place. But actually, you know, ooh, this is gonna spawn mobs. I was gonna go check on the villagers, but I should quickly make sure that this place is lit up before I leave. We do not want the undead walking this brand new strip of our island. That would be awful. Villagers, how are we failing? How are we faring over here? Have you grown up at all? Oh, they did. They grew up fully, which means we can go on in here. All right, let's make sure they can't get out here, right? They can't, no, okay, perfect. Perfect. They can't leave. And then they should see this guy right behind this wall. An iron golem should spawn because of this. I'm going to watch them and make sure it does. Oh, look at that. It worked right away. Boys, we did it. We just need enough iron for 4 hoppers. So what, 20 iron? Oh, we got 5 right there. Heck yeah. This just needs to keep working. That's all we need, is for this to just keep working. I never get this right on the first try. Please tell me I did this time. I made my iron farm so late into the video that it doesn't have any hoppers in it. So as I am getting iron, as they are dying, I have to grab their iron, go back, make a hopper, place it in, and then hope that that hopper picks up the iron until I can make 4 hoppers. This, guys, never let me make iron farms again. It's atrocious. Now we've got 3 out of the 4 hoppers that we actually need for this spot. That's crazy. That was so quick. I love this iron farm. You guys keep getting scared because there's a zombie there. Yeah. Now this guy, he's gonna die right now. Nope, there you go. And it should go in. Perfect. That's 4. We need 1 more iron, and we don't need, this will just be fully automated, like 110% automation here. That's so cool. Oh, here he comes, our fresh iron deposit. This guy right here will finish off the farm, and then I can leave. I can go home. I can actually work on stuff. Well, I'm gonna go sleep, but I can work on stuff at our base, and I don't have to worry about this thing like not working. Bang! Perfect. We got all 4 hoppers. This should work very, very well. And I think, is this gonna connect to the wall? Oh, it doesn't. Okay, I wanted to make sure that iron doesn't slip through the crack right there, because I feel like it almost just did. But that is our fully functioning working iron farm with the dancing villagers inside. Let's go. Not relying on the 1 block is really, really nice. The next day, let's see. Normally, my iron farms stop working on the next day. I don't know what it is, but when I sleep, it always just halts all production. I don't know why, but let's see if that's the case this time. No, there's an iron golem back there. Okay, cool. We can move back on to our dirt production, which is going to be the best possible thing to do right now. We'll take these 2 really good shovels into the nether and see how much gravel we can get. I just spent so long using almost the entire shovel that I had with me to break 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 16 and a half-ish stacks of gravel. 16! That is crazy. I really, really hope that we're going to get a lot of our house done. Not really a house, it's more of an island, but I really hope we're going to get a lot of it done with all this. But we still have to turn all of my dirt into coarse dirt. Oh boy. I'm just dreading my walk home right now, thinking about the fact that I have to hoe dirt and then shovel it and then hoe it and then shovel it and then hoe it and then shovel it for days. Like, I don't want to do that, but I'm going to have to, and I hate it. Now that we're back with so much gravel, I'm going to turn this into coarse dirt. Oh, wrong way. I'm going to turn this into coarse dirt and do the fun process of hoeing this and breaking it back down into regular old dirt. This should be so much fun. Okay, that is, I think I lost a piece of dirt to the animals over there, which they deserve this. But that is 4 stacks of dirt we have achieved. Basically, almost 5. I have so much more to do. Okay, you know what? This is gonna take forever. Well, may as well get started. Someone play the 1 eternity later SpongeBob sound effect. Well, we have a good amount of dirt now to start doing the 2nd layer. It's night of another day. I don't even, oh my goodness. I should probably sleep because phantoms might end up knocking me off, but like, who cares, man? Surely that won't happen to me. I gotta fill in this layer anyway. I feel like I haven't accomplished anything because I just mined dirt forever. Replay of dirt. We're gonna put a replay of dirt right here. Now for this river, I have no idea how I want it to go through because I still want to extend out the island. Like I want it to drop down more. So how big is this thing gonna be? This could be a big river. This could be a much bigger river than I expected. But it will require me to leave some of these areas open, including all of this that I already placed down. Good job, me. Remember that time I said I should plan better? Example 69. But if I want to make this island look like the normal overworld, I have to put in the work. There, now I feel like I actually did something today. Other than mining dirt, I placed it. Okay, new day, new expansions. We actually have to go cut down all of these trees though, because I'm gonna need a lot of spruce to make this island as big as I want it to be. This is the one time I'm happy that the villagers traded me a bunch of different stone axes, because with this mod, I can use them no matter what to just one-chop a tree. Wow, chopping down the entire tree farm actually takes a lot more axes than I originally thought it would. Plus, these spruce trees may be a little bit too close to the oaks, so like they're covering the trees. They're also probably stopping me from getting a lot of the saplings that I could be getting, but that's all right. We'll just we'll take the oak trees and put them more toward this side instead, separating them out a little bit better, hopefully. But who can be mad at good old spruce, dude? I have so much wood from that. I'm hopeful this will all be enough to extend out the island to my desired length. But first I have to count out what that's gonna be. That's right, planning, baby. I thought it would be best to go out about another 10, 11 blocks. I'm thinking about farmland, houses, those are all like 7 by 9, so this should be plenty of space. I'm hopeful that this will be enough coverage on the island for me to do everything that I want to do, but also we're making other islands. Like this is just the main island. This is main hub number 1. All right, we're gonna have islands floating about here, and those ones I'm probably gonna need stone for. So finally, we'll be getting to one of the main things about Skyblock, or I guess 1 block in this case, which is a cobblestone generator. If you saw the thumbnail, I didn't fully go with that plan, but yeah, we're gonna need so much cobblestone for that massive castle. You know what I just realized? I placed all of this down. Oh man, I placed all of this down on the wrong layer. I gotta mine everything that I just placed. I am so smart, guys. Aren't I this smart? I could burn it. I'm gonna burn it. Okay. I'm hopeful that this works. I think it will. We'll just kind of go around the outside here. Burn all of this down, Ski. Yes, sir. Let's hope it all goes, because I don't want it anymore. And I may have misjudged. You know, it's very rare that I get to start fires in Minecraft, but this is good. This is a fun one. Ooh, no, 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 not the bottom of my own island. Guys, I'm clearly not a professional arsonist here, all right? No one can charge me for that. I already messed up. But at the very least, I know what layer I'm supposed to build on now. There we go. This is the layer I'm trying to build on top of. I can't believe I messed that up so bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11-ish. There we go. We're back to normal. I've already shown you guys like 100 replays of me placing down slabs. Like, what do you want me to do? I just do this the whole night. That's it. What kind of cool commentary can I do with this? There you go. Half squares are being placed down. Woohoo. Oh, look at me go. I'm placing in a straight line. Woohoo. Sarcasm aside, I finished the main 4 quadrants. Now I just have to connect them all. Could you guess that that's what the next couple of days was about? Is just me placing down more slabs, but connecting what I did yesterday? Guys, I'm going insane looking at slabs. I'm rocking back and forth because all I see is slabs. Jokerish episode aside, I finished 3 of the 4 corners full of slabs before I started talking again. Okay, we've got like 3/4 of it done, or I guess, well, what did we do? We did like 3, is this 5/8, 7/8? Someone do math for me. Okay, I have to light that up though, because the sun is going down and I just realized that mobs exist in this. How did you get in here? Mobs exist in this world. I don't want to have to deal with them on my island. Why am I not organized? What was I thinking? All right, so clearly I just don't own any torches. Do I own any coal? Is that a possibility? Thank you. My word. Ooh, we're getting close. Okay, get these down so stuff does not spawn. Is that enough? I forget the light level that is like needed for things to spawn. Just hoping that this is good. Okay, yeah, surely a full-on ring of torches has to be enough. I mean, I'm not in love with torches themselves, but at the very least, we are safe. Oh wait, I still have more to do. I swear, if a skeleton shoots me off after placing all of those torches, it would be relief. Please, get me off this island. Remember that time I went crazy because I was on a raft for 100 days? It's happening again. Well, that is going to take a lot of dirt. Who did this? Who did this to me? Wasn't me. Surely wasn't me. Hey, I'm not fully up to date on you guys. What do we got to trade here? Oh, diamond tools. Right. We should get more of you. Can I make more of them? Is this working still? Oh, this is working fantastically. This is working great. 3 whole stacks of iron. I can make all the shears I want, which means I can get all the beds I want, which means more villagers, which means more of you. Probably not, but maybe. The rest of the night, I just struggled to shear some sheep. I really need to fix this area. Then made some more beds, and then I forced the villagers to be aroused by potatoes. That's what Minecraft is. We are back on 1 block. I don't know what day it is, but I've just moved. Can you tell by the echo in my house or the fact that I have strep throat right now? I don't know. Either way, it's been even more of a minute since I have played this game. Actually, it's been about a week and a half, so I gotta take stock of everything that we have. I think the last time I played, I extended this out, which is very good. Now I have to get the dirt for it, which I can't remember if I actually have right now or not. Do we have? Okay, we do have some dirt. This will be good to duplicate later. Then we also have these villagers still going, which is very good. And we have a stuck iron farm. I didn't know that was possible. What the heck? While I fix the iron farm, that's right. I've moved. I now own house. But when moving in and setting up my setup, I didn't realize how bad the echo was. Since then, I've obviously recorded more videos and things are doing better. But I will say, if you don't mind bearing with me through this video, then the echo won't happen again. So just for this video, we're stuck with it. Like, my brain is stuck trying to figure out this iron farm situation. Since I'm not big brain enough, I just decided to leave some water up at the top in case I have to go back. Moving on, we have all of this freaking dirt that I've got to use and place it down. I mean, we'll probably, let's say 4 stacks, like 4 full stacks for when I have to dupe dirt again, because I know I'm going to have to. But we'll see how far this gets us in placing, because I really want to see if we can fill out this island or not. We need to come up with like a song for this, just while I'm placing dirt that we can play, just because this is getting ridiculous. We started with just the outline of the island, which took so much more dirt than I expected that there's no chance that we have enough extra to actually fill in the island. And even though we were making good progress on that front, I was running out of dirt fast. Okay, so that's all we were able to do with like 10 stacks of dirt. That is not as much as I was hoping for. Oh boy. That means I have to go to the Nether again, doesn't it? Okay, you know what, before we do that, let's focus on upgrading our tools so that I don't have to like take an hour and a half to mine gravel, because these guys need to make more babies. Well, you guys breed me up another honka. I need to figure out how the heck, hey man, I need to figure out how the heck I'm gonna get better tools. Can I enchant? What have I done in this video? I don't understand. We need a librarian. Grow up, kid. I need a librarian. That's what I have to do. Do we have an enchant table already made? I don't believe we shouldn't. We probably shouldn't. I don't think I have the obsidian for it, to be completely honest. Heck, do I even have iron? Oh, look at that. I do. Shocker. I did something. I'm taking this iron and I'm going to make 4 buckets. We're going to go to the Nether, get 4 lava. Then I'm going to turn that into obsidian and then mine it. I think we have, yep, we have 6 diamonds here, so we can take these 2 and a book. Do we possess a book? We might be able to make a book. We have a book and quill. That's not gonna help me though. Okay, we'll just make our own book then. Bang, and then shebang and enchantment table. Perfect. Now, when the next one of these kids grows up, I can turn them into a librarian that'll have all of the books that I need. And hopefully we can get like an unbreaking, a mending, a protection, sharpness, I guess, trade from them while also getting the book trade. For now, though, I guess I'm just going to put it over here. Bang. Okay, and then I also want to check. We have a decent amount of emeralds, and I think I can trade again because I haven't traded today at all, so they should still have refresh trades. Yo, give me your emeralds. Thank you, Frank. Hey, Terry Frank, give me your emeralds. Awesome. Okay, there's a little bit more for whenever we end up doing that bookshelf trade. But since they're sleeping, I think the timer for them growing is still active. So I'm just gonna go chop some trees. I think we have, yeah, we have plenty of axes to go do that. For as much as I hate stone axes or just kind of useless tools, they're actually made very useful when I have the tree cutter mod. Specifically this one though. Some of the other ones just won't fully cut down the tree if the axe breaks. See, now that's a good haul. Plus, we had enough saplings and extra this time to fully replant the farm. This should be good for trading with these villagers. Hopefully they grow by the morning. I have a strict schedule to keep. Grow. Starting out day 32, we had an imposter on the island. One of the iron golems escaped the farm. Okay, not really. The villagers on the island just spawned him in, but I wasn't having it. Free iron aside, I'm getting really tired of our tiny farm, so I'm gonna fix that. So I want to actually use this land out here, mostly because, you know, the villagers need food, and I don't particularly like feeding them, but wasting all of my bone meal on potatoes is not something I'm interested in doing, in the long run, at least. You know, if I get enough bone meal, then sure, I could do that, but I'm just gonna make some fields over here while I have this dirt planted down already, and just add in the crops that I need, because, like, no one else is using the space. I may as well do it. I sound incredibly sickly while I was recording this, but that's because I literally had strep throat during recording, but I'm still planting potatoes for y'all. I also really only have like 2 types of crops, so I'm not gonna use too much of the farmland. Just like this, this is not too much farmland here. It should be plenty for the villagers, for their breeding habits, and if I want to stay fed, I guess. Oh, and for the animals. Yes, I do feed them sometimes. I forget a lot though. There we go. We have a farm. Not permanent. I'm just using the land that I have. Also today, I would like to upgrade the cobblestone generator because I low-key hate it, and I think we should have enough redstone where I can do some very big old black magic stuff. Oh yeah, we've got, oh my goodness, we've plenty of, oh my, what a redstone rush. Look at all this beautiful redstone. Okay, yeah, we're totally gonna make like a huge piston thing for cobblestone because I need a lot of cobblestone. I don't know if I've told you guys the plan yet, but I literally want to have like a townscape on this island with all that I need, and then just a big old castle in the sky. Like, you know, what else could you want for in the world? But 1 block is complicated. It's gonna take a while to get all of those resources, especially since we need the villagers to do it. And after one of them finally grow up, I made myself a lectern and made them a librarian. Yeah. That's, oh, I have cycle trades. Yes, I completely forgot. Okay, we're only paying attention to ones that have the bookshelf with an enchanted book like this. Like power 4, you know, that's fine. That's all right. That's right there. That's what we want. All right, cool. Well, prop 4 is that's exactly what I need. But I also need these bookshelves too. See, I can start doing some level 30s once I have all 15 bookcases. But apparently that's gonna take a lot of emeralds, and you know, the Fletchers aren't keeping up. One thing I forgot about though is that there are Fletchers in our iron farm. Like I made sure that they actually trade me sticks. I just haven't used them yet. So to keep up with my emerald gathering, I headed over there to trade with them, and after I was done with that, I spent the entire night mining cobblestone. If I were to sit here and do this on this little generator the entire time, it would take 100 days just to make the castle I want to do. But I'm getting all this stone so I can improve the process. Now that we have all of this stone, I can put that to smelt. And then let's work on this project. Okay, so we have one. We could do it too high. We could do it too high sort of thingamabobber. I'm trying to find the optimal spot to, okay, not here, to put this thing so like I have a ton of space and like area to mine all of the stone. I feel like I wish I just put all of the dirt right here. I would have this whole straightaway, but no. I had to do it on the curve that I then used for this. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm sure using you know, a couple extra stacks left over isn't gonna be that bad. It's just gonna take me longer to duplicate later. Yeah, this is a terrible idea. I wish the dirt stretched further than it did, but I should have thought about this before making farmland, because that would have been the perfect place for a cobblestone generator. But now I have to game plan this build. It's been a minute since I've actually made an automatic cobblestone generator. Well, aside from the fact that it's not automatic because I have to mine it. I believe the last time I made one of these, it was on a lucky one-block world with my friend Levi. And I mean, it astonished him, but he's smooth-brained, so I guess if I can't figure it out now, I might be smooth-brained as well. Crappy logic aside, I made a bunch of pistons that'll end up pushing the cobblestone away from the lava. And we also use crying obsidians so that the pistons can't push past that point and off the map. Then I had to make a bunch of repeaters and figure out a redstone clock again. Timing this thing so that it flicks on for 2 different areas while taking into account the time that water turns lava into cobblestone was a mess. But after smelting down enough stone to get all of the repeaters we needed, I had a fully functional, well-timed cobblestone farm. There we go. We have our automatic cobblestone generator, and I can mine this whenever. I just would really like a better pickaxe before I do so, because yeah, that's gonna suck. And in the future, if we want to turn it into a stone one, we can, which we might end up having to do, because there's no way I'm gonna smelt all of the stone that I need for the projects ahead. Oh, and before I forget, we should have one restocked trade from a librarian. Yes, sir. What else? Fortune 3, what a bang. All right, but give me these 7. This should be plenty. We've got 12 on there now. Make that 14, 15, and 16. This is now level 30. Perfect. Now, if we trade for more emeralds with our Fletchers, we can once again trade with our toolsmith for a brand new shovel and a brand new pickaxe. And then check this out. Fortune 2. Okay, you know what? That's not what I want at all. That's fine. All right. Efficiency. Oh no. Okay, so the issue with Fortune 3 on a shovel is that it's gonna turn everything into flint, and I need gravel. Like, the one thing I can't have is Fortune on a shovel. So I need a new one. I need to get a better shovel with hopefully like Silk Touch maybe? A Silk Touch shovel would be very, very good, but that's awful. Okay, try again. Silk Touch, baby. Dude, what is happening? Those are what okay, sure, watch. And then we get that on the pickaxe. Are you kidding me right now? I'm wasting all my levels doing this, aren't I? A couple enchants later, I got the pickaxe that I wanted originally that the shovel decided to take, and then I just got an efficiency 4 shovel. It'll at least be useful until it breaks, but now I'm out of levels again, so trading with the villagers I go. What should I make this other villager do? Ooh, armor. Okay, I think I need a blast furnace for that. Let's see what trades we get from our new guy. Come here, dude, get over here. All right, let's see. I think the best trade is probably what? Boots and helmet? Yippers. Oh, good. We're already out of emeralds. You know what that means, baby? Stick trades. I really want better armor though, because my iron is about to break, let alone having diamond. That'd be great. It just requires a few more chops, broken axes, and a loss of will at the tree farm. Also, this constant emerald trading is like breaking my thumb because the amount of times I have to hit space. That took every villager I had just to get up another stack. But there we go. Diamond pants, diamond shoes, diamond booties, if you do say. Oh wait, is he upgrading again? He is. Diamond chestplate, diamond helmet. That is a really good diamond helmet, to be honest. But bang! There we go. We have the full set. You know, not too shabby for our first armor set. Now all I need to do is get good enchants on it. Or maybe get some villagers to give me some good enchants on it. But since I have the armor, I decided to head back into the Nether. It's not that I needed it to go in here or anything, it's just time that I get more gravel. And get gravel I shall. With our new shovel, this made it so much easier to get a ton of gravel and flint. Alright, I don't know why I keep getting so much flint. That's why I didn't want fortune though, is because fortune will just only give you flint, which is the exact opposite of what I wanted. Anyway, I was in here for like ever, getting so many pockets of gravel, I might have been under the earth. I couldn't tell at this point. But when returning home, you know exactly what I had to do with this gravel and my leftover dirt. That's right, we're back to placing, hoeing, and shoveling some dirt. Bang, that is 4, that's only 4. That's 4 stacks of dirt. I have to do this with the rest of this again. Oh, my goodness gracious. This may take a while. Someone come save me from this. Make it end. Wait, is that lyrics from a Skillet song? The next couple of days, we're just placing all of the dirt that I got. Filling in the rest of this island is all we have to do before I can start building my mega base. Is it really a mega base when all you have to work with is like the void? Can you even make a mega base in the void? Maybe I should do that one day. Other video ideas aside, after finishing it up, replacing all of the torch holes with actual torches, we had an island. But we still had some inconsistencies. The river actually split the 2 sides, which means one side doesn't have any grass on it at all, so I have to make a bridge for it to grow. And then, speaking of river, there's no water inside. So I had to like figure out how I wanted this to flow, but it ended up looking pretty good. And after realizing we have a way better cobblestone farm now, I got rid of our old one in favor of mining the new one. All night long. All freaking night. But this is my job now. I need a bunch of cobblestone that I can turn into stone, that I can turn into stone bricks, so that I can make a castle out of stone. Did I say stone too much? Nah. Day 41, we have a lot to do because I am moving the animals over today. We're getting them out of the way and off the main island. Basically, I am making a trek over to their new pen, connecting both fences and hoping that they just decide to walk over there. Is this plan perfect? No. Would it get a 5 out of 5 stars on Yelp? Absolutely, because I'm the one doing it. But you know what? I don't have to actually wait for them to trickle over. In fact, I can just grab seeds, wheat, and potatoes and bring them all over myself. This worked much better, as their singular brain cell only attracts to one thing. But I wasn't actually able to move at all. In fact, my hands were off my keyboard while doing this. They were moving for me. Thankfully, I got them all inside, maybe in a little bit more of a weird configuration than I wanted to, but now I just have to break all of the fences that I used previously. Oh, and I also moved Poe over there because he deserves to have friends to talk to. After that, would you believe I did more chores? That's right, we're cobblestone mining. It is really satisfying to do though, because like the pistons kind of push more cobblestone at you as you're mining, which is really fun. And to finish out the night, I did some things that I had been putting on hold, like moving the Nether portal out of the way, actually harvesting and planting down more sugarcane, and extending out the manual villager breeder. Thankfully, it is nighttime and they are attracted to beds, so they're just gonna track right over to their new pen. But I can get a lot more villagers bred in this thing, trust you me. All right, it's time for you guys to get busy as well, because I'm about to get busy. All right, I got some work to do over here. I'm finally gonna make this the dome thing, like the center of town piece. And I have my big old construction site over here to do just that. We've got charcoal smelting, we've got stone smelting, and I've got cobblestone to break so I can get all the brick that I want, all the chiseled stuff that I want to make the exact, like what do you call that? Like a cathedral? No, not a cathedral. Cadome. It's a cadome. There's gonna be a dome there. It's gonna like highlight it. It's not really gonna be a dome. I don't know what it is. I can't decide. Either way, I just know it's gonna require some stone, and the other builds that go along with it will require so much stone. You see how much stone I'm trying to make and smelt down? It's a lot, all right? A lot of stone. Ooh. But first I should really get to work on this chest area. I'm not gonna organize it per se. I am gonna move it over though. I can't be having all of those lying around. Gotta make a new area. Lovely, 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 lovely. Surely that's like enough, or at least the same amount. Yeah, I'm not organizing this. There. much better. I now have the space that I want to work with. Why are there cats here? Did y'all do that? I'm glad you guys are actually, you know, making more workers. Frank. I want to do with this other Frank that we got midway through. I think the only thing useful from him is probably the sea pickles if I want to do something with this stream that I've created now. But other than that, he can just wander. For now, though, I have to come up with something to go right here. I kind of talked like I had this great plan, but I don't. So I gotta do some Googling. Okay, so I searched up Aztec structures, Roman structures, and Japanese structures, and I pretty much have no idea what I'm doing still. Either way, I have somewhat of a stepping stone that I want to try and do. First up, we're gonna need a lot more stone bricks, and we're gonna have to extend out this sort of like circular area. Okay, that's probably big enough. And then I want to do like stilt kind of things like this that go up. Yeah, okay, like that. They'll go up a bit. They'll kind of like branch out with some weird slab stair things into each other. They're like the entrances. And then it will go up and I'll create like a ring. Like a ring around it, I think. I don't want to dome it. Like I said earlier, I don't want to dome this thing. Because a lot of the things I looked up had domes, and I don't think that works with this. Maybe we do like some sort of circle, but have spikes. So it's like a castle. Like a castle sort of entrance. This village is going to be modeled around a castle, so that does make sense to do. I also quickly wanted to make a stone cutter so that this would be easier. And, oh, okay, yeah, because I wanted to check out the chiseled options. Does this just lead me into the chiseled options as well? Yes, it does. All right, so this build is actually very unique. I'm really trying to make a cylindrical tower that just tells you that the one block is what created this world. I'm hoping if I make something that it will actually like, it won't give me any more monster parties. Unfortunately, I know for a fact that's not gonna happen. Now on this top ring, I'm basically doing a 1.5 block ring by using stairs and slabs. It gives off like a 2-layer vibe without having a gap in the middle. As for the pillars that hold it up, I was struggling. Originally, I wanted them to curve in a little bit, but now I want them to be supported from the bottom. And since I want more color in the build, I'm gonna have to add in some spruce. We're basically just making a mini archway, but it also protects us from things like ghasts or elder guardians. Because even though I am making this thing look awesome, it still has to be very practical. I think we've done it. This is like a very good, you know, thank you to the block. Now, I do know for a fact that this is gonna get absolutely brutalized throughout the video because some things get stolen and broken and fire and whatever from this block, but this is very good. Once we finish the block, it'll be like Dunzo or whatever. We won't need it again. And like, this will just be sitting here perfect as always. And I also believe this gives us a really good start on how to build our castle. Now, I just don't know exactly what side to build it on. I think I want the water on the left side here. So like right here is going to be a main road all the way up to the one block. Around the one block is going to be a path. That way is going to be a path. That way is going to be a path. And then this will be a shorter path to a castle gate, which I think will end up building up this side of the island a little bit more. Maybe making this into a pond versus a river that goes that way. But this is like you pass through this or around this to get to like the very area that you're trying to find over here. You know, you got that big old entrance, some walls that maybe curve up a little bit. That'd be kind of cool. Curve up, go out, and then bang, castle. Does anyone know how to build a castle? Because I don't know how to build a castle, but that's part of the plan now. Either way, I still know for a fact that a part of this plan is going to be so much freaking stone, and I don't have that much, which means I gotta get back to mining it. This just becomes a nightly chore at this point. Same with villager trades and chopping trees. All right, new day. New goal. I need axes. All right, like I just cut down my tree farm and all, but I need more emeralds so I can get a new villager, so that I can get more axes, because I only have iron ones or stone ones technically, and I don't want that anymore. Why won't you leave your bed? I knew I should have killed these guys early on. It's not like they do anything for me anyway. They're only making iron and giving me a bunch of emeralds for free, basically. Either way, all the wood that we had allowed me to max out every trade with every available villager. Okay. I should have enough emeralds and iron to trade up to a max new toolsmith village. Guys, move. New toolsmith time, okay? Thank you. Now, I don't exactly know how I am supposed to get this trade. Am I just supposed to like pickaxe and axe or like what? I don't know. Is this the best combo right here? I guess we'll just go with it and hope that it is, because I don't want to do anything else. I'm also not keeping these anymore, okay? I don't want them. Let's see. We got the iron trade. Probably the best freaking trade that I can get right now, because it also gives... Why are you so expensive? Because it also gives me emeralds back. Okay. Iron axe is better than no freaking axe. All right. Next up, what do we got? What do we got? Change. Yup. Let's go. Let's freaking go, dude. That's exactly what I wanted right there. All right. Heck, I can make an efficiency 3, unbreaking 3 diamond axe right now. That is all I was looking for. The heck, Froggy enjoying the water? That is exactly what I was looking for, man. I can chop down all the spruce I want now that I've got that guy. After such a rousing success, I went back to do some work on our previous build. We need a path around the 1 block. And I don't want it to be too uniform, especially since we have a river right next to it. But it does have to be made clear where you can walk around this thing. After that, I finished out the night by doing my routine of getting as much stone as possible while the machine tries to crush me. You know, while everything's like growing and automating and dying, I feel like the one thing I haven't done in forever is complete a phase of the block. So we're gonna finally get through the Nether phase right now. It can't be that bad, right? Like, did I already do the monster party? I don't. Wow, it can be bad. It can be very bad. Oh, dude, I just started today. Oh, thank the Lord. I'm so glad that I can like wait their timer out, because that was atrocious. You know, game, I actually have access. Oh, hey man, how's it going? I actually have access to the Nether, so realistically, all of these blocks are useless to me. No! No, 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 no. I just built this thing, all right? You know, go and ruin it. You know, I thought making this thing would have like the 1 block liking me or something, but clearly it doesn't. And since it's been like a good 35 days since I've actually mined this block, look at the progress on the island though. Like, we've done so much in that amount of time. But it was kind of nice to see what I could get from this phase again. We are working towards the benevolent gift so that we can move on to stage 8 of the block. I don't remember how many blocks we've gotten through, but it didn't matter. I was just going ham on this thing, and my hard work ended up paying off. Oh, I have done the monster party. We're on the benevolent gift. Let's go. However, shockingly, my inventory is full again. I have 2 wither skeleton skulls? Oh my goodness, I'm not fighting the wither though. Let's see, what kind of gift do you guys have for me after so many... Ooh, days of not breaking this thing. Heck yeah. What's the next phase? We got 80 seconds till we find out. Phase 8, the idle phase. Oh my word, I love this phase. This phase has like bees and stuff. In phase 8, yep, we got like bees nests. Ooh, the cherry blocks are in this phase. We got a couple of extra different seed stuffs, and really not too bad of mobs. I like this phase. This is a good phase. I think you get a lot of diamonds in this phase as well as quartz, clearly, by the immense amount of... Ooh, we get emeralds. We get more emeralds too. That's actually great. And we have fortune 3. Oh, this is the ore phase. I love this phase so much. Okay, I love that we're getting cherry. I love that we're getting quartz and emeralds and whatever, but I can't keep breaking it. There are other things on the island to do. We're 8 phases in, but that doesn't match our day count at all. Normally I try and stick to like 10 days per phase, but I really wanted to get to the Nether phase. So instead we're going back to the castle work, which just requires more cobblestone mining, like really. Now, we do get a decent amount of cobblestone from all of this, and it smelts down into stone very nicely. But I want to see if I can make a stone generator. Like, I haven't done that before. We actually have a lot of materials now. I could probably start on the city, maybe like the town or something like that. But I think it would be cool to have access to like actual stone and cobblestone. How would you go about doing that? Doesn't the lava has to fall onto water, right? Isn't that a thing? Or is it's full blocks of water? So you have to make, hold on. So you gotta make an infinite source of water that constantly regenerates. Then you have to have lava on top of it that slowly drips down and then forms stone onto that block, and then a piston that pushes it. Okay, I think I can do that. That's It's a little complicated. I can figure it out though. I'm gonna be brutally honest with you. I tried to figure it out, but I just couldn't. Like, I knew fundamentally how a stone generator should work. It's just that the fact that I didn't want it to float on the island and like it was gonna end up doing that, and like it wasn't the perfect space. I overthought it. That's basically what happened. So I just fiddled around with cobblestone and water, trying to see if I knew how it would work, and I did. I just didn't care. I mean, I'm not doing it. Like, I know how this is supposed to go, and I'm not. It's gonna be too slow. I don't even have a so touch pickaxe. Like, what am I doing? To start off day 48, I wanted to kind of plan out my town area where I'm gonna have villagers, my own little houses, things to complement the castle. So I was just testing out buildings with cobblestone outlines, and I wasn't liking them too much. But I'm also pre-planning out the town without even doing the castle. Like, what? Why would I do this step first? So I grabbed some more stone and just got to work on laying out the outside of my castle. This sucker is going to be massive, and I want to make sure that everything is even or odd, depending on, well, it's even as like, both sides make sense. It's symmetrical. Is that the right word? It's symmetrical while being an odd amount of blocks. Anyway, now that we're doing renovations on the island, I'm going to have to move another farm off of it. That's right. It's finally time to get rid of the cobblestone generator, baby. This thing was, of course, nice to have, but we're just moving it over. It's not like I'm getting rid of the thing. In fact, I'm just making a new platform for it over by the Spruce farm. And since I've already explained this farm once before, I'm not gonna do it again. Okay, cool. Now that that works, we have cobblestone over there, trees over there, and iron over there. We can finally start making our base over here. Look at us go. Back on the outline, I replaced a lot of the cobblestone with stone, stone brick, and, well, cobblestone, just to give it some detailing. And we actually needed to touch the ground instead of float in the sky. Plus, I will need a floor, which we, of course, decided to be spruce, because, like, that's just the best material. Bang. There we go. Entrance-wise, I still don't know how I'm going to do it, but this is our base. It looks so boring. It's a square, I know. It'll look so much better when it's taller and built and whatever. Back to the nightly chores. But this time, I actually figured out a problem with the cobblestone generator. Oh, you know what? I didn't consider that. The fact that they can spawn here now. All right. New plan. Hold on. I completely forgot that I made it so iron golems can now spawn over here. Good job, me. When will I learn? The safe answer is you won't, bud. But I finished the night by replacing the top of the farm with slabs. Day 50, I just worked on the castle the entire day. All of the stone that I had stored up, I put into the walls of the first floor of the castle. Now, I wanted to extend it up pretty high and then have our own balcony so you can walk around it, you can view things. Like, if you were an actual king, you could see if someone was trying to attack you. I'm not saying I'm a king, but I could be. And we got pretty far in one singular day. I think we did a lot. The only thing left to do now is extend the castle even higher. Okay, so now I gotta do the sides because it's gonna like peak up a little bit. Like every side's gonna come out, which might actually end up making the spruce, what is it? Railway? No, that's not how that works. Oh, the spruce balcony 3 wide, which I mean, I'm not gonna hate on. I think that's pretty good. Oh, but I gotta make sure I have, I gotta make sure I have enough blocks for this. I don't wanna go up there without everything in hand. Okay, there we go. We got all the blocks. We got the torches, we got the spruce, we got all the stuff I'm gonna end up having to make. We got the crafting table. I am gonna stay up here until my castle is complete. I ended up squaring the corners and then just making stairs come out in the front, as well as bringing it all up to the same height so I can put slabs on it every other block. I did this for the whole wing around on the sides and even in the front. I actually think with some addition of walls, it looked really good. It was just a lot of gray. Speaking of, the next part is all gray. I'm just building up the inner tower so that we can get to the sky. I want it to sound fancy, but it's literally just me building a square up like 7 blocks and then starting a new square. What the? How are you a lot? Why? Okay, yeah, sure, that makes sense to me. Where did he come from? Clearly we need more torches in this world. Dude frickin' snuck up on me. Oh my word. Okay, I think we're not good. We're definitely not good. I don't feel very good anymore, but yeah, well, I was safe. I thought, and then I wasn't. I don't know how that happened, but it did. I genuinely thought I had light sources like everywhere, so I don't know how spiders are spawning. Plus, I'm standing up here. Like, a mob can only spawn a certain vicinity from the player, and This is not the vicinity, but clearly they knew something I didn't. How do you exist? How are they existing? Where are they coming from? I have a spider infestation in Minecraft, okay? I don't like them in real life, so they decide to taunt me here. What is that about? Now, after getting through a good part of the build, I'm going to explain what I want to do with it. However, this is not what I actually decide on. I talk a lot about Spruce, and as you guys know from the thumbnail, we end up using a lot of the newer blocks in the game. So sure, some of it's null and void, but at least I had the idea. Okay, this is what we currently have. I like it. It needs so much spruce accenting though, and then that'll go up, basically be like this right here. And we'll probably do like some awnings out of spruce. We'll wrap like the top layer in spruce just to give it a vibrant color boost, because it desperately needs more than just gray. But I also think, but I also don't know what to do with this back. Like, it's pretty much off the island there, so I can obviously do this, but this will just fall off the island, so I haven't decided on whether or not I want to do this. It's a little bit more cookie cutter, like sandcastle vibes if the whole thing has this wrapped around it. So maybe I don't know. It depends on how high I'm gonna go. I think we're gonna go up. We went up 7 right there, and then we're probably gonna go up another 7 to 9 right there, and then we'll go up 2 more for like this railing thing here. So it'll be decently high, which means it does need the supports. I just think in this backside area we could do a lot more. That will be another day's problem though, because today is apparently a brand new, wow, that was fast, brand new day, and I gotta go get some cobblestone. The next day we start off back at the cobblestone generator, mostly because I used all of my stone yesterday. Whoa, that looks so epic, dude. Oh my word, I love that. That is actually, you know what? I didn't think I'd love the stacked castle as much as I do, but right in front of this, I can already tell that the spruce accents are gonna make that look so good. Oh man, I love 1 block. Well, I mean, to be fair, I've kind of made this more than 1 block. I'm chatting crap because that's not what we're doing. I haven't mined through the whole 1 block yet, so I don't know that I can get more pale oak saplings or cherry saplings. But either way, we are back to the tower. Once I got to the desired height, I tried copying over what I did at the bottom. Basically wanting to make a ring up here that like juts out from the actual square. But since this thing is so thick, it's kind of hard to do. I will say I definitely should have planned out this build even after I get the cherry blocks a little bit better. It's not very often that I say I don't love a build, but this could be considered one of them. Either way, I still tried my best to make the sides look somewhat interesting and added in some windows for depth. It's clearly not done, but it is wrapped in spruce now. Ooh, I don't know if I'm a fan of the top. I actually don't think I like the spruce trapdoors up there, but there's no way to get up at the moment, so we're gonna have to just call it and say that it's good. I also think those now look like eyes and I can't unsee it. We gotta add more windows, but that's, you know, that's the basis of our thing. I think this looks pretty good. Hold on, just from another terrifying angle. Dude, are you kidding me? There's another freaking spider. Still though, fairly menacing. I like it. Now onto decor, I added in some lanterns around the outside and started placing in more trapdoors just because I couldn't think of anything else to accent. Trust me, if you want a castle, don't use squares, okay? It's the deception, all right? This thing was like the hardest thing to detail ever, and that's probably because it was a square. But since we already got so far with the front porch, I decided to wrap it around the rest of the build, which also made having this balcony feel a little better. But that did mean I had to make the circular parts of the corners, which kind of go off the map. I fixed it a little bit, but doesn't really matter. No one is seeing this area. Just for integrity's sake, in case the castle blows away or something, it will not because it lacks supports. Now, day 55, all I did was work on detailing. I'm sure you're sick of it already, but let's just get started. I finished up this corner, fully wrapping the railing around the entire build, and moved to the side walls, where I wanted to push them in 1 block, at least in these archways that I'm creating. I think the indent makes these flat sides look a lot better. After all 4 of those were done, I started working on the door, which is supposed to be like a giant slab of wood. So I just mixed a bunch of trapdoors with a singular door in the middle. But then I kind of looked on the inside and realized, what am I gonna do with this place? Clearly, that is tomorrow's problem, because I just placed more trapdoors. Okay, this is clearly something. I mean, I like it. I have a lot of work to do decoration-wise, but other than that, I think it's good. I do have to move on, though. I've kind of been building for a little while, and my creative juices are no longer flowing. So I want to get back to the 1 block, maybe get some better armor. Perhaps a sword would be nice. And I don't know if there is a way to figure it. Huh? How is an iron golem out? How did you escape? Sir, I need to speak to you about your car's extended warranty. How did you get out? What the frick? Die. Oh my word, he was 1 tap too. You kidding me? Of course this happens to me. Oh, wow, I have a lot of iron. Good thing my iron farm's been running for so long. I can use that whenever I need. Dude, look at how good that looks. Perfect castle. But still, I am in need of other things on this island. The animals are in absolute distress. Look at this. I haven't tended to them in so long. So we're gonna get some other things done other than the castle. So tomorrow, let's move in. Let's move into this thing. It's very empty inside here, so we can do the interior, or at the very least shove some stuff in here. And then I can worry about the other stuff on the island and maybe go back to the block, because we're in the cool phase of like the cherry or whatever, and I really want to see what's in it. So for one, I'm thinking inside we do a mix of oak and spruce, get a little bit of different color inside here. Now we also have these little indents that I had to make for the decor, and I think it would be cool to maybe have like an upstairs placed on top of them. And this is like a 4x4. I don't know what to do there. I think we could do staircases in the corners that lead up to a upper deck sort of area. Maybe like this. We do like this type of upper deck, and then where does this match the corner? There. Okay, and then this can be the upstairs, which I guess I'm gonna have to make out of stone since that does exist, unless we make like these furnace areas or something like that, and then this whole wall chests or a library. I don't know how to decorate a castle. I'd call this more of a mini castle, but I started off by stripping all the logs. Then I realized that unstripped oak might actually look better. From there, I started designing the corners where I'm gonna have staircases and laying out the second floor, which is gonna be made of stone. Now for these stairs, I want it to be as natural as possible, but not just like put a random staircase here. I'd like it to curve up. Well, that's really hard in a very small space, but I think I made it work. And after copying the design over to the other side, I started work on the railings, which is just gonna be spruce in between some walls. Okay, so now we have a balcony. Inside, we have a very weird staircase that I love, kind of, a little bit. And we still have that, which I don't know how to fix. There's not really a way up there. I could make one right here in the middle. I'm probably not going to. I might do like side ladders, something like that, to a small balcony right there. But that's probably it, just so that I can access that balcony up top. But now it's actually time to move in. Sometimes I forget in 1 block, you just need so many chests. Like, they are giving you every biome and like almost every block in every biome. And we're in the updated version now. So like, there's so many freaking blocks. I don't understand it. Either way, I'm gonna need more chests. Now I need a bunch of leather. I think my cows should help with that. We might have enough. I actually don't know. See, this is why I should have sprung for a looting sword a long time ago. This is like the first time the animals are getting used, and it's just so that I can kill them for leather. But I was right in assuming that I'd have enough. Dang. Okay. Now I just have to go through every single biome and make a chest for each. Yippee-ki-yay. Look, I'm not gonna say organizing this stuff is fun. First, I have to go find the block that I want. So for like terracotta, we're using a yellow terracotta block. For all the tools, I grab a random tool. For the nether, I grab a lava bucket, etc. Then when it comes to actually sorting them, I have to grab every single block or item of that variant and bring it inside. I should have given up with the amount of random wood I had, but I didn't. Dude, I've spent all day already organizing my stuff, and I'm only like to the woods and a couple ores. Like, I still have all these chests out here to do. How is this happening to me? Who gave me all this stuff? It was you. You gave me all this stuff. Stop it. I don't want any more. And of course, I have to take it out in a way in which I can organize it. So right now, I gotta grab growable things, but I'm gonna miss some, of course, and then have to come back and grab them anyway. If you guys organize your stuff from the get-go, I truly commend you, because in every single video, I end up doing it 50 days later, and I have so much junk that it takes 2 of my days to do. Is that a problem I should fix for my next video? Absolutely. Am I going to? Absolutely not. Oh my goodness, finally. That is the last stuff that, I mean, I guess I left it on the floor. That is the last stuff from all of our chests. I can finally come in here and get rid of it. We'll put amethyst in there, add some, why do I have so much flint? Add chests to our frickin' chest. Add chests to our chest. Put some pumpkin stuff in the seed one. Random mob drops can go in there. Random stone types and miscellaneous. There we go. 40 minutes. Took me 40 minutes of freaking work just to do that. Are you kidding me? Why do you forsake me? Why do you give me so many blocks, huh? I'm gonna mine you just for that. Since we are done with organizing, even though the place still looks pretty bare, I'm gonna get back to the block for a little while longer. I wanna see what else we can get from this thing. Mostly because this is the idle phase, my favorite of the phases. And it'd be really nice to, oh, see, we get some diamonds, but it'd be really nice to see if we could get, I don't know, a couple of stacks of like one certain block that I could use for these builds. So we're not just using stone. I love stone, don't get me wrong, but I don't want the whole island to look like that. Whoa! All right, slimes can attack during this stage. That's fine. These guys aren't too shabby. If this is the worst thing I gotta deal with, that's perfectly fine. Okay. Hold on, bud. All of you are basically sticky pistons, which is, you know, kind of useful actually. Or leads, I guess. I could use leads. Even with the terrible mobs that this block gives me, the idle phase is one of my favorite, and it's even better than I remember. Since it got upgraded, it includes cherry. Wait, is it a cherry seed or a cherry sapling? Oh, you know what? We could probably, I mean, we could always make the island look a little bit better with these things. So yeah, we definitely need to grow those. That would really add some color, some pink wood. What can we, I mean, realistically, the village is now going to be spruce, but we can always highlight stuff with pink. I haven't done enough on the outside to make it that I can't do other things, especially since I don't like the top already. So I'll try and see what I can really do with cherry wood. I haven't experimented with it too much, but I definitely want to. No, I hit a bee while breaking a block. Dude, that's so unfortunate. The other ones aren't mad at me, right? There were 2 more on the island somewhere. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna get poisoned 100 times during this phase, but what I can also tell you is I'm gonna fight 100,000 different slimes during this phase. And don't get me started on how fast it fills your inventory, because I'm sorting this stuff now, which means I actually have to put it where it's meant to go. But as the least deadliest phase, I was able to blow through this, especially with our new diamond tools. I do wish the bees didn't spawn angry though, because I would love to have them on the island, and I'm pretty sure after they sting you, they just die, which is rude, but it's not like the one block's ever been kind to me. You know, I really did like this phase, but it's turning into a huge chore. Now that I've got everything sorted, it's like my inventory fills up in a second, man. I'm trying my best to enjoy this phase, but like I gotta run to the chests every 5 seconds. Ooh, there we go. That's what I wanted. Monster party. What's it gonna consist of? Slimes? Phantoms, okay, bees that hit me, that's literally it, bees and phantoms. I mean, I've pretty much figured as much. This is the most exciting monster party because it's just like a bunch of dudes. They're just here to chill. Honestly, the frog's eating them and doing more damage to them than I am. Yeah, that was it. We just have like 1,000,000 bees on the island somewhere now. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're actually staying. Look at that, dude. They're all, look at that one down there. He's like floating in the void. Unfortunately, they don't seem to stay on the island, probably because I don't have flowers out here. You know what? If I could grab some, maybe they would stay. Oh, I also don't have a hive for them to go into, do I? Wait, we kind of do. If I put like a hive on this tree, I wonder if bees will go to it. Oh, they are dying when they sting me. Oh no, I thought they wouldn't. That's so sad, man. Do I not have any flowers? Okay, I got a couple poppies I can lay over here. Dude, I don't think the bees are gonna stay on our island. I mean, these guys definitely aren't gonna come back up. Look at all of them. Look at all of them down there. They're definitely not coming back up, but if we get hopefully a couple more, we might be able to beehive it. I don't know. We'll see. To try and test the beehive, I thought maybe while the angry bees spawn in, I can leave leave the game and they'll go into the beehive. When I got back on the world, the one who was still angry with me was still angry with me. I don't know why. That's kind of rude. So I just sort of outran him until he was no longer mad, and then he went to the beehive, which is great. The other ones didn't though, probably because they stung me and they're gonna die. But even after mining this entire block for a whole day, I didn't move to the next phase. What took the longest was organizing. No one prepares you for how long it's going to take to sort out the cherry wood from the honey block or the lava bucket. But after about a gazillion slimes, we made it to the benevolent gift. Oh, we did it! Benevolence. Let's see, dude. We got a saddle, name tag, and some freaking cherry sapling. That's pretty much the best thing we got out of this, out of this entire thing with these cherry saplings. Like, I am decking out the island in cherry. Now that I've gotten them, finally, I completely forgot that I could. Worst part is, though, I didn't really get to see any pale oak this video. Like, I got 2 saplings, and you need 4. I can't do anything with 2, so unfortunately, I just have to work with the cherry. But I have some ideas for the castle. I want to pink it out. I'm not in love with the spruce that we currently have, so I want to do some archways, some pink windows. The top needs something. Like, the top doesn't feel castle-like, so I might honestly do a roof on it instead. We'll see. But the next thing I gotta be doing is cherry, obviously, other than this tree, because we have our bees in there. But now we're gonna wait for this upgrade here in a few seconds. What phase is this? Is this 9? Idle was 8, I believe, so this should be 9. I don't remember what this is. Oh, the desolate land phase. That's right, the thing before the stronghold. Literally my stone bricks. I see. Oh, this phase we're gonna get what? Probably a bunch of silverfish. Oh, we're also getting cave spiders, evokers. Oh, all right. Oh, and we got some pale oak saplings in this phase. I was literally just saying how I needed those still. That, I might wait for that before I do the castle, because what if we did a pale oak castle? So it's like the gray is here, and then we figure out a way to do like a pink and gray sort of village around it, because that's what I want to do. Is I want to have village homes around here, and then probably our main farmland out front, maybe a couple barns, something like that. Just really highlight the fact that, like, as you go from this side of our island over to there, the wealth just continues. Thanks to this block, obviously. We've already got the altar for that. But I don't want to get mining this just yet, or at least not too much. Let's see if we can get a pale oak sapling first, or I guess 2 of them, because we need 2 more. I really want to see what that wood looks like. Ooh, okay, what do we got in the chest? No! A slime spawn egg, which looks really, really cool now, actually. I love that they retextured these, but we got the closed-eyed blossom. That is not a sapling. That is just one of the flowers that is... Oh, shoot, we got the... Hold up. Is a warden in this? No, that's not... That can't be in this. Can it? Oh, no. I swear if I get a warden, I might throw freaking hands, dude. I mean, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to throw hands with a freaking warden if it's in this. Like that. Oh, no. What do I do? Oh, pumpkins. Iron golems. Okay, I have an idea. I don't know if a warden is in this, but if it is, I know exactly how we're gonna beat it. And I'm gonna use iron golems, a bow and arrow, and some ender pearls. Boy, was I in a treat this phase, because the first mob we got was poisonous spiders. Thankfully, it was still barely daytime before they attacked. Wait, what the heck? What is this? Oh, there's pale moss now too? Oh, that's so cool. Wait. Oh no, it's only one of the saplings. We need 2 in the variety chest. Shoot. Look at that. Look, we got 3 of them now. That is so close, dude. I really just want to use this pale oak. It looks so cool. Like, I haven't used it yet, and I don't think the game needed more gray blocks, but we got it. Other things in this 9th phase include supercharged creepers. Yep, that's right. Those exist for some reason. And since they're added in a recent update, we have the Trial Chambers Breeze. Not a big fan of these things, considering they just knock you around into oblivion. But I'd say worst/best of all is an evoker, because sure, he spawns in Vexes, but you also get a totem for your work. Plus, we're in Diamond Gear now, so I'm no longer getting 1-tapped by Vexes. I'm getting like 3-tapped. But that's fine. I'm so worried about breaking this block right now, because I really want to stay away from the mobs in it, but I want 1 more pale oak sapling and then I'm done. Just 1 more is all I ask for. Please. No! What is a resin clump? I want to learn what this... Oh no! 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 Not good. Sorry, skeleton horses, you gotta go too. I'm getting attacked by everything right now. Everything in the mother is attacking me. Okay, and I also don't really need these horses around. Where are those phantoms? Oh, I want to sleep. Please just give me one more sapling so I can go to bed. Lucky me though, this phase actually hates me and refused to give any more of those saplings tonight. Plus, I had the sky demon rats in my ear the entire time I was mining the block. Oh my word, there's so many phantoms I want them to burn. Iron Golem, protect me. Hey man, I'm gonna sleep in here tonight. Do you mind? Let me in! Let me in! Fat lard ball. Just give me one variety chest before the... Oh! Oh. What do I do? What am I supposed to do? All I wanted was the pale oak thing, not the bees. How do I kill him? How do I kill this man? All right, chat. I've cooked up an idea. Okay. All we gotta do, lead him over here. Yo, Mr. Warden. Yo, what up, homie? Yo, what up, dude? Yo, ho, ho, dude, you smell me? Smell my big old breath over here? Hey, man. Oh, what you wanna do? Oh, hey, man, how's it going? Normally, I would battle you, but I don't exactly have the capacities for that. Hey, hey, get over here. Get your big old butt over here, dude. No, 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 no. There we go. Oh, chat, we're cooking. There he goes. Ah, that's how you deal with a warden. Easy freaking peasy, man. Now we can get back to our block. No! Okay, what do we got? Monster party, evokers, skeletons, spiders. Yeah, not a fan. I can't get home. I'm going to assume that the iron golem will fight for them, maybe? For now, let's just see. Can I take a couple of these trees? I don't have emeralds on this side, so my new plan is I'm going to take these trees that are over here. I made buttons. Awesome. Then I'm going to trade with these guys right here. Yup. Upgrade them as well, even. Perfect. Power 2 bow with some arrows. There, see? Now I can do it from afar. Where did everything go? What happened to everything? Did it despawn? What the... Dude, I had like this brilliant plan on how to deal with the monster party, and it kind of just left. What the? Oh, it's just a silverfish. Did they all like disappear? What happened? I'm not mad about this. I did want to eventually stop breaking this block though, and I don't know why I can't. I want the pale oak sapling. But after a bit more organizing and returning to the block, I was granted my wish. Please. Yes! Oh my word, finally, the pale oak saplings. I actually got a couple extra as well. That's so good. Okay, let's see what the pale oak saplings actually look like. I have never experienced the pale garden yet. And I'll tell you what, I planted it down in the 2x2 and it was literally a reskinned dark oak tree. That's not cool, Mojang. I thought this was a real update. So we've got some pale oak here, our reskinned dark oak tree, I guess. And I want to replace some of the things around here. I mean, it would be kind of cool to do like some pale oak windows, maybe. I think if we use the pale oak, okay, I don't like that. What if we did like this and then like that? So we kind of hide the black top. Yeah. What if we did, you know, pale oak windows with this type of design around the place? I really like the white and I think it would pair very well with the pink. I'm just trying to figure out how do we use that on this big old gray castle? What if we replaced like a ring of the top with pale wood? Oh wait, I still don't have a way up. Okay, let's make a way up first. Getting pale oak made me really want to use it in my build, even to the extent of ruining the structure. Clearly, that's why I'm destroying this piece of art. But I was determined in some way using pale oak to where it doesn't look trashy. I have a new idea for this castle. I've kind of gone like a very different direction now. I want to change the top. We gotta change the top of this thing and all of this spruce on the outside. It adds very nothing to the build. Very nothing? Yeah, sure, whatever. It pretty much doesn't add anything to this build, and it's already gray, and so I think we changed the top to the pale garden oak thingy, and then instead of having it like an open top like it is now, I'm gonna roof it. I'm gonna make it a little smaller, maybe roof it up, and then see what we can do from there. Because to be honest, I don't like the look of the castle at all, and I think the spruce is actually, for once, I'm gonna say this now, and I'm gonna back up because I don't believe it fully. I don't think the spruce looks good. And I never thought I'd say that in my life, but I don't think it does. It's not adding. Since I thought spruce wasn't cutting it for once, I decided to get rid of it on the top of our build. Actually, cut away the entire top structure, in fact. That way I can restart with the brand new pale oak wood. Dude, this wood is so white. It's so bright too. I didn't even clock that. I don't know what I want to do up here, so I'm just gonna mess around for a little while and see what I can cook up. Let me tell you what, I didn't cook up anything. In fact, all I started trying to do was make a roof, not something the pale oak wood should be used for. You know, I like the white wood, I just don't know what I want to do with it. Like, maybe the outside I do white and maybe the inside I do cherry? That could be cool. We could do like a pink-white combo here. That'd be pretty interesting to do. I do wonder how that's going to look though. We don't actually have that much cherry, to be fair. See, I think if we did a roof that gradually goes up and then it comes back down, we could do some sort of like white interior there with like a pink windowsill area maybe. It could dip down even, so it could be like a doo-doo-doo. Either way, we can then fill in the roof up there with pink, and we can change some of these areas inside and right here. I think spruce is probably very good, and then all the decorations though, we're gonna change that to green, pink, and white. Green being like moss and stuff, you know, the regular decoratorial things. I'm just gonna let y'all watch. All I'm doing is making a 2-wide roof outline that starts off really low slanting until it gets really, really high. That actually doesn't look too bad. If we actually decorate it, maybe move it more into the actual build like I was talking about earlier, that would be good. And then we do a big old pink roof. I think also that line needs change. Maybe put trapdoors there just because that looks a little bit too thick, but I really like doing 2 wide outlines on these really big builds. I think it just highlights it a little bit better. So I've done a 2 wide with the pale oak. Now I just have to grab some more cherry and actually fill it in. Then of course I have to add in cherry, all right? If we've got one of the new woods, we need both of them. And no one try and remind me about bamboo in the comments, okay? That wood doesn't exist. That is ugly. Not to say what I was doing was any better. Heck, I had to add so many buttons to this thing that just made it look off just because of the spawning blocks I added. But maybe, just maybe, someone in the comment section down below will say it was a good roof. Okay, we've got the new wood up there now. I just have to get down safely. Okay. Now I want to connect it. I don't want to make the stone go all the way up. I think it would be cooler. I think it'd be cooler to maybe take down either this stone area right here that I'm looking at and change it out for like an actual wood area, and then we can maybe build up the sides even. Or I could go up with the stone all the way and make it so that the stone props us up, but I think we just need the color difference. So I'm gonna bite the bullet and just get rid of all of my hard work. Yay! Guys, he is not cooking with gas. I had no idea what I was doing here. Wait, you don't cook with gas? Wait, do you? Now I'm pondering my life. Anyway, the structure that I came up with that kind of feeds into the roof is completely cherry. All of it is cherry, and I really wanted it to kind of hold up the roof as if it were like stilts holding up a boat. Oh, wait, stilts don't hold up a boat. Stilts holding up a houseboat. Nope, still doesn't work. Stilts holding up a lake house. Nope, still doesn't work. Stilts holding up a house by the beach. I don't know. I saw this one meme that one time and it like fell over. It was kind of funny. Anyway, I'm rambling because I'm trying to figure out what the heck I was building. I don't think me in the present of this video, which is my past, knows what I was doing either. Chat, I don't think I'm cooking. I don't actually think I'm cooking. I can't realistically figure out this roof situation that I've now got going on. I don't know what to do. It doesn't look good. I don't know how to merge the sides so that it looks like, you know, it's holding it up sort of thing. I don't know, maybe I can do that. I don't know. Maybe like that. No, that just blends in. Shoot. Because like from the front, I really want like this to go into that. Obviously, I've clearly shown that I want this to be the wraparound at the bottom and then that to actually be the thing in the middle. But on the sides, I need the roof to be held up, you know, like further on the outskis. And I don't know if that's the right, ouchies. I don't know if that's the right way to do it. Hold on, let me tree hop real quick. See what it looks like from afar. Let's see here. Okay, what if we make the pink bottom? Wait, what if we make the bottom pink? Back to work on the top of the castle. I'm slowly starting to hate this thing because I really wanted to have pink, white, and gray all combined into one roof and structure. It was just not a good call. Like, how do I do a front of a castle? Like, it's not even really a castle anymore. It's more like no Picasso. It's like Picasso but wrong. All right, so I'm thinking we get pink dye from something. I don't know where. Maybe even white would look good here. And then we do a giant window right in the center of this thing. After that, I can do some actual decorating. But for now, we're just gonna stick with this. It's gonna look awful from the inside, but like, who cares? Y'all can't see the inside, clearly. Trust me, y'all, I wish you couldn't see the outside either. I am not proud of this build. I really tried my best to like meld the roof to the building, and I just don't think anything I was doing was making it look any better. Heck, at one point, I thought stripes would look good. Stripes on a build, are you kidding me? And don't even get me started on this side of the build, where I'm trying to like create some design on the side where I propped up the roof. Brother, this guy stinks. I can't tell if I like it, man. I've been building with this wood for so long, and I can't see straight anymore. Like, I don't know what's good or bad. I feel like everything's bad now. How do I even get up here? I feel like this right here, not good. Maybe that was the reason, is like, that doesn't look good. Oh, no, this part doesn't look good. Like, see there, maybe? I feel like that kind of keeps the pink on the inside better, but I definitely don't want like this window here anymore. What if we did like stripe pink on the inside there? That kind of looks not bad, actually. Since we're gonna have that as a full wall, that doesn't look that bad. And then we could add some hanging greens over here, maybe, with the pink. Okay, all right. I'm starting to see it. I don't think I did it on this side though, so I'm not exactly seeing the full thing. There. Okay. I gotta figure out something to do with this. Maybe it dips down. I don't know. This right here, we're just gonna make big old window, and then maybe do shutters. Oh, we could do shutters. I don't have the stuff for shutters, but we could do shutters. There. Okay, we got the shutters. And the minute we add the window, which I've decided is gonna be white. We're gonna add the white window. We've got the pink shutters. We got the pink everything. Now I just have to put pink on the rest of the castle so everything matches. Because right now, at this very moment, it's literally kind of just like gray bottom, slightly connected to a pink thingy. Actually, what if we made the whole thing light pink? I'm looking at this now, and I don't like it. I mean, I do like it, but I don't like it that much. I feel like the dark is actually taking away from the build. Ooh, what if we strip the whole thing, my friends? What if we do that? But I still like the sides. Ooh, I have an idea. Okay, the front, we're gonna strip. We're gonna take this, bang, bang, bang. The whole front end, we're just gonna strip the entire freaking thing. Does this take away from the build? No, I'll show you why. Because on this side over here, we're gonna keep these strips in it, right? And that'll be where we keep that darker pink, the wood pink. Let's strip the rest of the build, hoping that it would look a little bit better. But by the time I'm really gonna get to look at this thing, I will have already made Princess Peach's kingdom. Okay, yeah, that is far better. Oh my goodness, what was I thinking beforehand? What was I saying about doing stuff before? This is much better. See, now that I actually like. It only took me like a couple hours or like an hour plus some time to finally do something I like. Now the rest of the castle needs to kind of mirror that. Day 68, one before funny number, and I wish it was funny. Because even though I am like a tier 5 pro at building, which basically means I'm not a pro, I never have any idea how to I have no idea how to flush my ideas from my brain onto the page. Or in this instance, Minecraft. Because now I'm trying to add more pink and white to the castle, but I'm completely stumped by the gray wall. I ended up just making the corners more narrow for like a little bit of design, but what am I gonna do in that space, huh? Okay, see like that looks better, mostly because it, for some reason, brings in like the fact that the pink doesn't match whatsoever. I've done a horrible job by thinking that gray and pink are going to match when they clearly do not. I'm running with it though. I'm gonna make it work. I have to brainstorm a bunch of different options to make it work. Ooh, okay, we're getting better. I think if we used green and pink flowers around this thing, it would look 10 times better. I just have to actually grab them. Hold on, let's go do that. Ah, my perfect solution, masking tape. That's basically what leaves are. They're just a little bush that you can put on your build and say, you know what, that's decorated. I love them. And for once, I do think I was correct. The green and pink always end up matching. For no reason at all, those colors are perfect for one another. They should get married. But I stuffed them all around the castle, just so that when I looked back at it, it would have all of the detail I wish I could put on it. But look at that. The castle has completely changed in the course of a couple days. Now, I actually think we are going to change the spruce down there. I originally really liked it just because it reminds me of a drawbridge, but the spruce is for once taking away from a build. So we're going to have to replace a lot of the spruce that I originally put on this thing, like there and there, probably in favor of a mix of trees. We also have to start farming these more. I don't know how to farm them. I kind of just planted everything on the island and said, heck it, I hope it works. Obviously it did, but then comes the actual village for these guys. We gotta build these guys some homes, and I don't know if I'm gonna do that tomorrow. You know, tomorrow we're gonna finish that block because I've been doing a lot of building. So let's finish phase 9 tomorrow. We'll be on the end and then we're good. Now that we've gotten the warden out of the way a few days ago, I am back on the block for day 69. I'm no longer looking for a specific block. I am just mining this thing to get through it because the end is in sight. But as giving as this block is, it keeps giving me a few obstacles to have to hurdle over. Could you imagine supercharged creepers actually just regularly spawn in your world? How deadly those would be? But after fighting the breeze for a second time, I think I might want to jump into the loving arms of a supercharged creeper. But that's when, for the first time, the block gave me something a little interesting. Ooh, we got lilacs. That's actually so good, specifically for our build. Like, look at those. Those are gonna be great around here, but also because you can turn this into pink dye. Let's go. I was actually contemplating whether or not I should turn that window up there pink. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break that. I'm gonna take the white strip in the middle, the panes, and we're gonna put that on the outside, and we're gonna put the pink panes on the inside. Because originally I did the indented window, which I didn't like too much, but now that I have that, there was no way for me to actually make pink dot. Wait a minute, can red and white make pink? Oh, I'm an idiot. I could have done it from the beginning. Oh well. I'd like to know the time I was never not considered an idiot. Wait, does that make 2 negatives make a positive? Was it 2 negatives? Was it 3 negatives? I don't remember. Either way, we got our benevolent gift. Oh, the benevolent chest. Oh, we got the mace, dude. Okay. I mean, realistically, I don't need to be using that because the few breezes that we got gave us very little wind charges, so this isn't going to be useful at all. But it is a cool item to keep. We need to put this on a, like an item frame or something. Probably a better one. Maybe we could put it over here. For now, we'll keep the mace right there. Maybe later we hang it above our mantle or something. But now we are on to the last and final phase of the 1 block. 3, 2, 1, and the end. All right. This is the last phase of the 1 block until it puts the portal underneath the gazebo looking thing that we've made. I don't want to do that yet. We have so much to do on the island still. We need the villagers to have area. We need the farms to have area. I also need mending and protection on all of my gear, which is about to break. So we're going to have to do that in the next coming days. Day 70. Now that I have to prepare for the end, it is time to make myself a sword. At first, I wanted to enchant it. We've got plenty of levels. Surely I can get something good. But I kept getting smite over and over again. I gave in to the thing when it gave me a sharpness 3, sweeping edge 3, unbreaking 3 sword. Then at random, I got another sharp 4, unbreaking 3, which means if I get another sharpness 3, we can make a sharpness 5. But of course, the enchantment table wasn't keen to give me that. So instead, I'm gonna chop trees. Does it make sense? Well, it should. The villagers give me levels for all of these sticks. Then we try again, literally just getting Unbreaking 3. Eventually I get a sword that I like, but combining them all up is an absolute nightmare. Mostly because I want to keep the Unbreaking of one of them, or the fire aspect of one of them, or if one had looting, etc. But they're all varying sharpness levels, so it would cost so much to combine them. Once I had my sharp 5 sword figured out though, it was time to move on to getting an Unbreaking 3 villager, which even with cycle trade, it took so much longer than it had to. I'm only doing this because we need it for the elytra. When we enter the end, I'm going to put an Unbreaking 3 book on the elytra right away so it doesn't break while I'm flying through, hopefully finding a portal home. But it is nice to have so I can add it to my collection of other books that I'll be putting on my armor as well. I'm trading up sticks to get as many levels as possible from the villagers and then combine all of my books to put it on either my armor or my tools. Unfortunately, every single book costed way too much for my liking, so I ran out pretty quickly. All right, I have all the books I need. I am also now mended up on the tool front, except my sword here, which is a little bit too expensive for me at the moment. I'm missing a lot of XP though, mostly because, well, I also have to get XP to heal my tools. I have no idea how I am going to accomplish this. We have 15 bottles here. This should get me enough for my sword. You know, I could build a mob farm. I kind of don't want to though. I might do it though. I might. I'm considering it. I would need some spruce wood. It wouldn't be that hard to build. I've built it 100 times over. I could probably pull it off in a day and a half because I've got like half of today and then tomorrow. That should be easy. I just need all the wood in the world. Since we're pretty much putting everything over here, I just decided to extend out the platform along the tree line and begin the mob farm. We all know how to do this. You go up 20 blocks, then you have to go out 8 blocks from that 2x2 hole, forget that your tree farm is there and have to mine it. After completing each water channel, I now have to go up and create a 8x8 platform. We're also making this too high, so I have to redo everything that I just did a couple blocks higher, and put in a slab roof so that mobs don't spawn on the top. After that, you run out of wood and have to go back down to your tree farm. And when I got back up to my mob farm, of course there were monsters inside, raring to get rid of all my progress. This is why you don't close it off before it's done, because it works. It's successful. And it does this BS, man. Everything's blowing up inside of it. Oh my goodness. There she blows, fellas. There she blows. It's gone. It's getting gone. Look at all that. Look at all that stuff getting gone. Unfortunate as it is, I cannot stop it. I was in a rush to build this thing, so I forgot a couple things, aka torches and water. If I brought torches, we would have been fine. If I brought water, we probably would have been fine. I, however, am smooth-brained man, so I forgotted. After fixing it up, I had to add in the trapdoors and add in the slabs that stop spiders from spawning, because all those do is clog up your farm. But with it already working, without trying to even make the thing or finish it, I think we're in good shape. You know what? Everyone messes up. But we fix it. That's all you gotta do is just, you fix the mistake. You're all good. Everything's fine, see? Farm's gonna work perfectly fine. Clearly perfectly fine. It's gonna work better than fine now that everything's actually gonna be set up inside. But still, this is great. Last but not least, I gotta set up some more spider catchers. That way they don't spawn in our world here. Okay, and if I remember correctly, the last thing we have to do is break out of here. This should be, yep, where the water is. Hello, water. Thank you for being here. Everything ended up well. The zombies drowned even. Perfect. Okay, while that does its thing, I'm gonna go put away my inventory. Now we have a mob farm. Like I said, it took me like a day and a half. I built that thing with speed. If it didn't blow up and I had all the resources on me, would have been done in 5 minutes. It would have been a crazy speed build, but it would have been epic. First up was healing my tools, my axe and then my pickaxe. These things have been broken for a while. After that, I had to get enough levels to put each book on my armor, which which is normally about 12 levels. Every time I had that, I would go back and make a new piece. Then when I returned to the farm, it would also have to be healed before I earned any more XP. This seemed to work pretty well because 12 levels isn't that much. And I guess if I ever need a bow, I'll know where to get one. I was seemingly abandoning my old plans because you gotta come up with stuff on the fly in these videos. You never know what you actually want until you have the resources for it. But I finished the night by placing my enchant table inside. Even though it's not level 30 anymore, we won't be needing it with our maxed armor. Okay, today we're gonna plan out all of the villager homes. Now, like I said, I wanna go out this way and maybe have a road along this path right here. I don't love when roads hug up against a block, but probably my best option currently. And then this is gonna be vineyard area with flowers. Same thing with over there. So what we're really trying to do is like get a couple blocks away from where the road is and then put a house down on this line basically. And since we have this big old pink thing and I'm trying to figure out where else I can put pink, we'll probably do a lot of pink and white down here. And I want it to kind of go in this sky, mostly because I want the village to match. All I'm trying to do is come up with unique shapes for each building so that they fit into the plans. I'm thinking we'll have a path on this last layer of our island all the way to an ending building. And along the way, there's going to be diagonal builds, villager halls, stables for our animals, and shopping stands for all of our villagers around a fountain. Now that we have this in place, I just have to actually build it all, which is going to require many of woods. Many a woods, probably many a stone as well. We have not too much stone, and we don't have too much wood either. Okay, let's grab our saplings here, and I guess this bone meal that we have, and kind of just go ham tonight. I'm gonna do this at night while I have plenty of time. We're just gonna go tree for tree. First up was pale oak, assuming I'm going to use a bunch of this for the builds. Mostly because it should match cherry really well, and of course we already matched that with the green stuff, aka oak leaves, so I think we have our palette set out in stone. After that came the cherry trees, which I kind of grouped too many saplings together and my axe was not able to handle it all. But I quickly figured out the 5 sapling system and got so much cherry wood. The next day I start out by gathering 2 of our main resources. One of course happens to be stone, which you've seen a million times, and the other actually being moss, so we're turning a bunch of dirt into it. We'll use the plants for outside decoration and the actual moss for roofs. Okay, so we have stone, cherry, pale oak, and some moss for decoration. I can't think of what else I'm gonna need to start this out. We might need spruce. We might do a couple spruce builds. I have no idea yet. I'm really just gonna get through the first couple and see how I'm feeling about the white, gray, and pink. So not to bore you, all I'm doing today is the main structure of all of our buildings, building up which building is going to be used stone and cherry versus others being pale oak and cherry. All of that is a mixture. So for now, everything just looks like a bunch of boxes, but eventually they will be houses. Yeah, that's like the main structure for all of the builds that I 100% am doing. Done. Now we gotta move on to the actual roofing here. Oh good, it's a new day. The real work came on the next 3 days, where we were doing every single roof, figuring out every single color palette, and dealing with a diagonal build, which no one likes to do. But we're making a city here. No one said it would be easy. And after that time, we had something the villagers can enjoy. Hopefully. Actually, why do I want them to enjoy something? I don't like them. Okay. Decoration day. I feel like I've done a lot of building here, which is good. Very good. We have a lot more to do though still, which is also very good. But I want to make sure that we set in stone a couple of things first before we move on, because I want to start breaking the block again here in a sec. Before that can happen though, I went through and did some chore stuff, like making different colored glasses and adding that to the house. And with that in place came bone mealing, one of the things I always do to add to my builds because it just fills out landscapes. Second to only leaves. Leaves are a great decoration block showing overgrowth and if you use trapdoors, you can pot them, which makes them look even better. See, that just like immediately made this area look 10 times better by placing in a bunch of random stuff and some bone meal. Like, who doesn't love that? Who doesn't love some random bone meal in their house? I don't know. I'm a big fan, personally. This does look a little bit more compact than I wanted. I probably should have gone for this whole side to be different housing, but I think we'll make up for that. Next, I wanted something in front of the castle. We have a very short walkway into it, so I thought if I leafed off a section and added in rows of roses and lilacs, we'd make a pretty cool vineyard-looking entrance. Oh yeah, baby, look at that. That actually looks really good. And then we'll top it off with a couple bone meal placements here that aren't tall grass. Oh my goodness. Look at that. We enter the castle to lilacs. Is that not the lilacs and rose bushes? That's pretty sick, actually. Except for the too tall grass. Stop it. Stop giving me too tall grass. How do you not get this in the world? That's what I want to know. And I think we'll block off the too high bushes in the front. Look at that. I really do kind of wish I went symmetrical there for these vineyard sort of things, but that's all right. Then in the front, I want to do something similar, but not with the lilacs and roses. I don't think we need to use more of them. So on the flip side, I'm just going to end up making a couple farms out here. Probably 1 potato and 1 carrot. Ah! I haven't slept in a while. Fair enough. I think that is my sign that I need to, I may need to take a break from building. Oh, I love exiting the house to this. You know, you can walk over here and there's an actual, like, city. Not that there's doors or anything, actually. I should probably fix that now that I think about it. Boom. We got that done. I might put one more house here. I'm unsure. Maybe like a short one. Barn type. Whatever, I have no idea. Depending on how big this farmland is here, because this is going to be like mini farm of maybe pumpkins and melons with a little bit of like carrots inside, because I saw that I got a carrot from our mob farm. But I need to take a break. I have been building. That right there, I still am not in love with. I'll figure it out though. However, I think it's block time. Let's get to frickin' mining, baby. The end is near. Finally time to see what we have in this dimension. Hopefully we'll be able to get an elytra, come back home, and see our island from the sky. So I made a brand new area for a couple villagers and forced them to breed. I'm going after an alchemist, so I can trade up to ender pearls. Oh, we're gonna kid. Give us a kid. 1 kid, 2 kid, 3 kid. Don't mind me. I'm not watching. I'm blind, actually. Yeah, baby villager fully clothed came out the womb like that. Who can complain? While that kid grows up, it's back to the block. I'm not getting anything too serious, but a shulker did spawn. Was that a shulker? And then disappear, probably under my island to never be seen again. I swear I just saw. We're continuing to mine until we hit the monster party, which I still don't actually remember. Is that halfway or like 3/4 of the way? I wish I knew. I really want to know what's in this monster party. I mean, it's just gonna be shulkers, enderman, and endermite, right? Like, there's nothing else that could possibly be in the monster party. Like, there's no other end mobs unless, well, the dragon is one, but there's no way we're putting a dragon on the island, right? Oh, monster party time. What do we got? Okay. Endermites, endermites, endermen. Endermen don't even attack. Yeah, pretty positive here that we're gonna be just fine. Like I said, endermites and endermen. Endermen don't do anything. Honestly, the endermen are just like free ender pearls if they drop them, obviously. Maybe I didn't need that villager after all. To be fair, we were killing a lot of endermen, and they had a pretty decent drop rate. Plus, if the portal spawns in with a couple eyes in it, then we're chilling. But until then, it was just mass mining the block, dealing with the mobs, and sorting all of my items, which is never fun. Dude, I can feel we're getting close. I mean, it's a new day already, but it normally only takes me 1 to 2 days maximum to get through a phase when I have like these tools. The last phase that actually took me a second was the one with the warden, and that's literally just because a warden existed. That was not my fault. So this one should be over very soon. I don't know how many blocks I have mined. I know I was at like 5,900. Do you mind, sir? Oh! The end is near! Ha ha ha! We got the benevolent chest! Okay. See, our altar kind of changes a little bit because of the end portal, but that's, you know, it's not a bad thing. It just broke it all, which is rude. if I may say so myself. How many eyes are in it already? Oh, wow, you literally only need 4. Okay, me wanting a villager for that was not necessary. Let me get rid of the stuff that is currently in my inventory by throwing it all in the miscellaneous chest because I don't care anymore. And let's activate the end portal. I'm not ready to go in just yet, but I do want to make sure we activate it just in case, you know, we fall in or something. Don't want to be like too close down there, and boom, there we go. Oh, it gave us an eye as well. Interesting. Well, we're gonna break that because we now have our new phase, the after phase, where for the next foreseeable future, the block will basically just exist. It'll go through every single phase over and over again, not in order or anything like that. It'll just keep the phases, like all the blocks from it. Basically, it just becomes a Minecraft world now. Okay. The end may be there, but we don't see it. However, we're gonna put like a little ladder or something right down here so that we actually do see it. Okay, little hole, put a couple ladders, and there we go. Now we can go down here, crouch, and we are able to go into the end. I do not want to yet, though. First, I gotta see what this new phase is called. At the very least, I need to know. Yep, the after phases, okay. You can get any block out of this now, any mob, pretty much anything you'd ever need from it can continually come from the block. Now, actually, I would really like it to not be sand. It would be a cool block. Okay, I like quartz. Quartz is a cool block to have sitting right there. Now I've got to prepare for the end. The first thing I need to do is make a bow and arrow, which is realistically just gonna require a lot of levels. So I'm gonna have to sit at our mob farm, get up to like 30, 33, enchant a little bit, hopefully get a good bow. If I don't, then come back, etc., etc. All right, I believe we have everything we need for the end. We did get a couple random potions, I know for a fact, somewhere in here. I believe I kept them. We got the Turtle Master potion, a Swiftness potion. Oh, and we got a Slow Falling potion for a minute. I mean, that's not, I'll take it, I guess. That's not too shabby. And we need to make sure we take some food with us. I've only got 8 steak, and I really haven't bred the cows in a minute. So this could be bad. Hey guys, I'm sorry. I apologize. I know you don't deserve this. This is happening to you, and I'm so sorry. 30 steak should get us through the end. I believe we have everything. We got the anvil, we got the mending book for when we do get the elytra. We already have levels for it. We've got all the blocks we could possibly need. Slow falling and speed 2 for the flight. We've got a golden apple. We got pearls in case we get flung. We got fireworks for when we get the elytra. We got arrows. We got a new bow. What else am I missing? I don't think anything. We got our totem of undying as well. I mean, you know what? Let's sleep and then we'll head straight to the end. Oh, right. You know what? It's kind of weird not throwing the eye. Like it just feels off, doesn't it? So just once we'll throw it. Stupid game anyway. I lied. We're going in. Now I'm upset. I was gonna have a cool little send-off thing. Alrighty, here we go. I've made, what in the end happened here? Oh, this is the weirdest end I think I've ever seen. Who broke the end? All right, well this is definitely new. I don't normally see a torn apart island. This is very weird. But same dragon, same normal dragon fight, which is good. Yeah, this thing is like buried. That is very, very interesting. All right, then that one, blow up this one. That one's already blown up, okay. All right, dragon, just you and me now. I broke all your crystals, and you're hitting yourself. My arrows aren't working. Whoa! My, dragon. Feisty today, are we? Whoa! What was that all about, eh? Oh, you're about dead, aren't you? I know you are. I know you're about dead. I know you're trying to get me. Nope. There you go. Bye-bye. you're gone. Alrighty. The dragon has skedoodled out of here. And I used slow falling for a singular second. I may as well use the speed potion as well. Why not? Totally forgot I had that. Give me all the XP, baby. Woohoo. The best part of a Minecraft world. All of the XP from a dragon. All right. Egg. Hello there. I did forget to grab a torch. Thankfully, we have tons of wood. Bang. Dragon egg. We got the next generation. We're out of here. Here we go. I think it worked. Oh, it did. Oh, I've got mods installed. That's why this looks so different. I was so confused when like the end island was all broken up and messed up, but no, I see it now. I get it. Okay, well, I guess we have to go that way. This is gonna be a lot harder than I thought because this end is really broken up. Like really broken up. It's my fault for wanting the end to be a bit more fun and to have like a longer experience in here. I don't know why I choose to do that because end cities don't spawn for me anyway. Ooh, there's an end city over there. Does it actually have a elytra on it though? I don't believe it will. That's actually really bad for us because with this end, you really need an elytra. I mean, look at this place. How do I get over there? Wow, we're out of blocks. Okay. Oh, dude, imagine the void was there. Ooh. I need to be a little more careful. I need to be a little, more than a little, a lot. I need to be a lot more careful because we almost just lost the world. See, now I am only in this place for the elytra, so I'm not even going to go to that end city that we did see. I need to find a ship. And the best vantage point to find one is up. So I used all of my blocks to tower very high into the sky and get on a super tall island. A ship! Oh, I see a ship! Yes! Okay, this one may not have had one, and the one behind us may not have had one, but this one did. That's why we build up 4 frickin' stories just to see the rest of the world. Also, there are no Endermen up here, like, at all for some reason. I don't know why that is, but kind of like it. Gotta love the Shattered End, because I was able to just hop onto the ship. Never done that before. Here we go! Elytra, baby! And I don't actually have to worry about whether it is legendary or not this time, because that mod is not updated, which means I just get it! Let's go! Okay. What else we got in here? We got some, ooh, literally my exact chest plate. Down to the order of the enchants even. That's kind of funny. I feel so much safer now. You know, it's a relief, honestly. I get to just, I get to do whatever I want now. I don't have to worry about it. I can just jump off. Like, what's gonna happen to me? I'm perfectly fine. Now, I stayed in the end a little bit longer just to check out the gear that I could get and maybe some of the ores. That's not something I'm used to in one block, having a bunch of ores, that is. So I made sure to just stay within the end cities that I could see, grab up an extra elytra even, and then dip out. Boom! We're back. Hello, End. Hello, Endermans. How's it going? Sorry I killed your leader and all. Had to be done. Home sweet home. Oh, forgot I put this here. Kinda sweet. A little bittersweet, actually. But we got everything we needed, really. We just needed the elytra. Oh, and look at that. It's a new day. Oh, hello there, XP. Fantastic. Now that we are officially back from the end, not the longest trip that I've ever had, but a pretty plentiful one, to be honest. There are a few things that are left to do. One is moving this thing back to its original position, and then hanging up the dragon egg right there. I don't really need a cool spot for it or anything like that. And then I'd like to explore the possibility of the spire armor trim. I believe all we need to do to upgrade it is surround it with diamonds and then put this purple. Yup. Okay, 4 is all we need, and I don't need to keep an extra one. So then what is the best trim for all of my armor? I always take a while to decide this, but this time I'm just gonna go straight up with quartz. I like quartz on diamond mostly because the white really does pop. Boom, 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 and boom. There, now we have all 4. Hold on, let me make sure we got that. There, Spire is not the best one. That is, it's fine. It's fine. Whatever. Now that we've got that under control, I'm going to put these extra shulkers in my firework box and retire our bow and arrow. Not needed anymore. But it is time for a couple of things. Mostly the animals. They are in a very weird situation, and it's time to get them out of it. So to clear out the land, first things first, the villagers are moving. That's right, everyone. You're getting the heck out of Dodge. So what I did was get rid of their pen and move all of their job blocks into the city. Look, I'm not going to deal with the insides of these buildings. I could care less, but they're going to live in them anyway. However, I feel like they don't know that they escaped or that the wall is gone. Maybe because it's not night, it hasn't clicked yet. Has it not clicked that they're free? Like, they would have run away if I opened the door for them, but the fact that I break this out, what is going on? Did the end bug the game? Are they no longer sentient? Those guys are sentient. My villagers just don't seem to be. Oh well. Either way, I still gotta plan out this barn. Okay, barn not gonna be too big. I'm not worried about that though. The barn just needs to be there. And then we're gonna put a windmill right here, right where all of the animals are. Then we're probably gonna put some pens around, probably a couple back here, maybe one back there, maybe on this mound right here, and then just flooding farmlands right around here. Then we'll put a little bridge here and up there for around the pathway blocks. And we still have to work on this market. So yeah, that'll all be fun. So for the rest of the night, I came up with a pale oak barn design, one that is very small, and I probably won't even put animals in it. I only use barns as storage anyway. Now the next couple of days, I'm topping things off on the island. For one, I am changing the roof of our castle. We had it to this very light pink that really didn't give any opposition to the white. So instead, we're going to use whole cherry logs and not strip them this time. After that, I got to see a bird's eye view of my island and figure out what to do next. First was a bridge that I made completely out of campfires, trapdoors, and slabs. Normally, I would have some spruce poles to join them, but I think this worked pretty well. After that, I moved on to spawn-proofing the top of my castle, which I happened to forget earlier. Then I let the animals out, which is quite literally the worst idea I ever could have done. I'm going to be making a couple small stone pens for them along this pathway, but I didn't have to let them out to do it. This is a fairly normal design that I use in a lot of videos. I feel like it just complements the world. Instead of using the boring, normal fenced-in areas that everyone does, I like to use stone so that we can build up some cool walls, and since stone actually has the wall block itself, it's basically a fence already. Then came the animal sorting process, which was like, how am I going to get who into what farms? Sometimes cows would follow me along with the sheep and I'd have to punch each one into their pen. Luckily for them, some of the animals on the island didn't actually get entrapped and are probably still wandering around to this day. Finishing it off, I had to do a massive farmland for feeding my animals. I don't think they've been fed in over 80 or so days because I not once paid attention to them. So this is probably more for the villagers than them anyway. I really should have thought about the animal situation on the island because now they're just wandering around. Not that I have a, how did you jump so high? Not that I have a problem with it. It's just kind of want to punch him off the island. Hold on. Oh, yep, there he goes. Okay, goodbye, sir. Anyway, I've got other things to do today. Now, we did just build all of this stuff over here, and we still have these stands that I would like to build with a fountain in the center to kind of finish off the island here, but there is something else that I have to do. I originally didn't think I would go for it, mostly because my brain didn't think it was possible, but we have access to the Nether. And what comes from the Nether, you may ask? Ancient debris. Now, we have actually a decent amount of it, but I want my armor to be fully ancient debris up, which means we're gonna need another, what is that, seven ancient debris? If we get that, then we'll be chilling. I also forgot about the flower pots I have to do. Look, there's plenty more I could do this video, but boom, okay. And the Nether just seems like the right option at the moment. We're kind of in a little bit of a lull, a good break. All right, I've got all these blocks here still. I can basically do whatever I want over here. But I need a quick little break from that. So let's see, we've got 9 netherite scrap, which means we can upgrade 2 items already, but I do want to do it all at once. Make sure we have the gold for that. Oh, hello. Get wrecked, nerd. Okay, where's our nether portal? Oh wait, I don't think I have one anymore. If I remember correctly, we kind of stored it away when doing the island stuff, which is fair. So I'm gonna have to make a whole new flint and steel and a whole new portal. And what better place than just on the backside of my island, because I don't really want to deal with this. Where can we, oh, we could just, here we go. Perfect. Is this really perfect? No, but I'm gonna move. but I'm gonna do it anyway. In the Nether, ancient debris was pretty elusive, mostly because of all the lava I kept running into. But it's not like you haven't seen me mine for the good old ancient Deborah before. In fact, this time it took like 3 times as long as normal. I don't know why this Nether decided to be awful, but it was. And it was worse because we had some at home already, which means I didn't need that much. Thankfully though, we came across our last vein and I was able to leave. Except when we came out, I didn't know where we were, so we were kind of flying around hoping I would see my house. I don't know how I got so lost. There we go! I found it! Oh my goodness, dude. And I absolutely just missed the staircase. Okay, dude, whatever. Ah! Dude, I am not very good at frickin' driving this thing. Anyway, I made it home. That was a long journey. Iron golems, I need you to skedaddle, please. No, please move. Thank you. There's 4. Oh, that's a sheep. Hey, man, how's it going? Anyway, we finally made it back home. I've got all the ancient debris I need. I know I just gotta smelt her up. There we go. Netherite scrap. Like I said before, we did get a little bit extra, but that's okay. We only needed 4. Wait a minute. No, you need an upgrade thingy to it. Oh, no. I completely forgot you need the upgrade template to actually do anything with it. Hold on, I'll be back. Remember that time I got lost in the Nether? Yeah, it's about to happen again. We're looking for bastions. Another day, another Nether visit. I hope I never have to come back here. All right, I know this isn't the right bastion, but like, please give me what I'm looking for here. All right, that's not what I was looking for. Oh, they're bad. They're bad to the bone. Get me out of here. After tricking some piglins to walking off the edge, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get a template from the first place I visited. I did steal their gold, however, which probably didn't make them too happy. Another 17 minutes of flying later, I found my second bastion. Oh, there we go. We got the smithing template, baby. Oh, that took a little longer to find than I actually predicted. Again, this Nether has not been kind to me. I don't know what I did to it, but I did something. I also need to make sure I take Netherite back so I can actually, you know, get more of those. But for now, I have to find my home again! Oh my, dude. I need to figure out how to fly in this thing. Let's see, how many diamonds am I gonna have to waste for this? I need 4 in total, but I guess it's always nice to have extra just in case. So what? 5 like that. We're down to 16 diamonds. Thank you. Thank you, One Block, for not providing those for me. Either way, I can finally go over to Frank's job, which is in one of these buildings over here. Frank's job, are you in here? Fantastic. All right. Let's upgrade our helmet, our pants, our boots, and the chest plate. Yup, there's the achievement. You know what? The quartz actually does look better with the netherite. I think every armor trim looks better with netherite because dark always complements all of those colors, but we're done. We're done with our nether trip. It was way longer than predicted. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, hopefully that's the last one of the video. I don't want to go back. All right, I've only got a few days left in this world, and the biggest thing for me to do right now is actually hoe the sheep. Shear the sheep? I don't know. I'm gonna get their wool though. All right, we are doing this for a reason. The stalls that I'm gonna be making over there need some color, and sheep happen to be the best way to make a, what is this? What? It's like a store, it's like a little market, whatever, you'd find fresh vegetables at. Clearly, I've got plenty of them. Speaking of, I actually need some. I gotta get some freaking wheat over here and breed the sheep. Boys, I know it's been like, yeah, forever since I've actually done this, but finally I'm here to help. Since this is our last grouping of days, I figure it best to end our world on a replay so you can see me finish out our island and make one of the pinkest, cutest, and newest block formated homes ever. The main task of these last few days was to finish the fountain in the front of the island and, of course, the trading market where if villagers ever decided to go to, they would be able to trade me terrible stuff and I'd get ripped off. But with the market build coming to an end, I have survived 100 days in 1.21 one block. The newest updated version of this block was fantastic and the memories from it were awesome. From the warden to having my entire island burned down to then doing it myself was all great fun. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe below. I am so close to 1 million subscribers. I really hope we hit it this video. Join the Before 1 Mil gang. And if you want to see me do another Skyblock, 1 block, whatever challenge, drop a comment below what that challenge should be. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.